So we're waiting for that. Face-off circle to the left of Lankinen. Kirby Dach of the Hawks against Mikhail Granlund of the Predators. The drop of the puck. And Granlund scoops it out to the blue line. Taken away by the Hawks. Here's DeBrincat with a pass up by Sakane over the Preds line. Trying to give it back to DeBrincat down the slot. Yossi of the Preds poke checks it to center ice. Granlund into the Hawk zone. Drops it off along the right sideboards. Matt Duchene takes a shoulder check. Put the puck to the corner. Then got it back beside the circle. Fed it to the slot. Granlund turns and fires. And you heard it hit the side of the net. Loose puck into the near corner. Kirby Dach avoiding a check. Will spin it behind the net. Picked up along the left wing boards by Yossi. Yossi now down behind the Hawk net, reversing directions on Patrick Kane. He'll carry it around into the high slot. Scoop the puck over into the right wing corner. And Duchene was given a bump. Kane takes the puck, can't clear it out. Kept in by Benning right point. They'll put it down the boards in behind the Hawk net. Rolls all the way around to Matthias Ekholm left point. Down to Granlund to the far corner. Dach reaching in, strips it away, but then Ekholm follows up and from the left circle pokes it through the air and into the glove of Kevin Lankinen. He decides to hold on. Whistle, face off to his right. No score in the game.
I'd like to see Chicago do a little bit better job than they did against the Jets, but just defending in their own zone. I think a couple times they probably had an opportunity to get that puck out of the defensive zone, and Nashville comes in and a little bit harder on pucks and is able to wear them down.
Yeah, they like to throw the puck to the front of the crease and have several bodies there and create an outnumber situation in front of the net. That's how they score a lot of their goals. They don't score that many off their rush, but they're very good around, very dangerous around the front of the net. Now Brandon Hagel trips over a stick, but got to the puck in the left wing corner Predator zone and centered for Taves. That pass sails over a stick. Back in the Hawk zone now. Seth Jones batting the puck to Taves on the right wing side. Moves it out through center ice. Dominic Kubalik in over the Predator line to Calvin DeHaan, and a wrist shot and a glove save made by Saros. As Calvin DeHaan got away a pretty good shot and then went in looking for the rebound, became entangled with one of the Predator players. That was Nick Cousins. Cousins hit the ice. Face off in the Pred zone to Saros' right.
That's a good look by the Hawks right there off the rush. And Saros, he's won their last 4 straight. He's been really good for the Predators, but I think just a little bit of traffic in front. That's something the Hawks talked about needing to do more of, and they're going to have to try to take the eyes away from Saros and get one through.
You leave him alone. You don't put any traffic in front of him. You're going to have a long night, because he'll stop them all. As would his predecessor, Pekka Rinne, who had quite a bit of career success against the Blackhawks. Here's Yakov Trenin to the puck, left wing center ice, front of the Hawks bench. Falls as he shoves it down the boards in behind the net. Jake McCabe will drag it around up the near side. Stripped to the puck, however, by Tanner Jeannot. And then Jeannot inexplicably gave the puck back to McCabe, who put it up the left wing side into the Preds end. Now Ryan Carpenter got his stick underneath the skate of Predator defenseman Alexander Carrier, who fell down, but no penalty called. Here's Carrier now back of the Predator net, hands it off to Philip Myers, moving up the left wing side, sent it ahead for Jeannot, and then a rink-wide pass for Sissons, Hawk line. He's hit as he dumps it down the boards in behind the Hawk net, and Murphy does likewise to his Predator adversary. That's Trenin. Hawks get the puck. McCabe retreating behind the net, passing up the left wing, Dylan Strome. He'll hand it through center ice. It was intended for Mackenzie Entwistle. Scored a shorthanded goal up in Winnipeg, but he doesn't get to this pass. Yossi does. He'll fire it through center ice. Deflects down in behind the Hawk net. Ellie Tolvanen there. To Rocco Grimaldi, right wing corner. Snaps it behind the Hawk net around to the left point. Yossi fires from there, and that deflects off of a stick of the Predator defense, or Predator forward, I should say, Thomas Novak, and it deflects up into the protective netting. We get a whistle stopping play. They'll face it off in the circle to the right of Lankinen. No score in the game.
Well, the Hawks doing a pretty good job at defending in their own zone, taking away the middle. I don't think either team has really had too dangerous of a chance so far in the first few minutes of this period.
Here's Gustafsson off the draw with a puck behind the net. Quick pass up the left wing for Mike Hardman. He and Fabro went shoulder to shoulder, and the puck skitters by into the Predator zone. Novak back to get it from Nashville. Passing on the left wing into the Hawk zone to Yossi. Hands it off to Novak down the left wing side. Threw the puck off the back of the Hawk net, then to himself in the right circle. Fed it into the high slot. Fabro will fire, and that's hit the post, as you heard, and ricocheted out. Here's a pass now from Hardman down the right wing into the Predator zone to Entwistle, and he hammers a shot that missed the net. Puck rides around to Fabro along the near board. Sent it through center ice to Novak, who fell down, and had the puck chopped off his stick deep into the Hawk zone. DeHaan to Riley Stillman. He'll take the puck and go for a skate with it behind the net. Then he's hit, but put it behind the net near corner to Calvin DeHaan. DeHaan moves the puck up the left wing to Brinkett at center ice. Stripped of the puck, however, by Granlund. And then DeHaan recovers at the Hawk line. Shot the puck across into the Predator zone along the right wing boards. And Kane had to try and drag it away from Benning. Eventually lost the puck to center ice. Came back to get it there. To Jake McCabe, in over the Predator line, down the left wing to the corner. Fights off the check, leaves the puck there for Kirby Dach. Dach fed it through high slot to Brinkett. Put it to Kane beside the right circle against the board. Here's Kane, moving it deep slot. Connor Murphy, a drive. This deflects up off the glass. In the right wing corner, Kane recovers the puck and then had it stripped away by the Predators' Matthias Ekholm. He'll pull out the 9-iron and lift the puck through the air down into the Hawk zone. Preds get a line change. Jake McCabe's got the puck inside the Hawk line. Over to Murphy. Quick pass up ice, hits Kubalik's stick and tumbles into the Predator zone. And now the Predator, Philip Tomasino, shot it to the Hawk line, picked off by Murphy. Head to Kubalik, and a pass ahead for Taves at the Predator line is into his skates. Preds get it back. Myers in the near corner, stripped the puck by Hagel, put it in front, and Taves fires. He hit the side of the post. Taves got the puck back left corner, winds it behind the net around to the right point. Seth Jones. Now down to the right wing boards for Hagel. Jones kept it alive in the deep slot area. Moves it over to the right wing boards to Taves. Moves it right wing corner to Kubalik. Fed it into the slot. This is picked off by Nick Cousins of the Preds. And then Cousins is met right at the Hawk blue line. Lost the puck down into the Hawk end. Jones will carry behind the net. 12-12 left in period number one. We're scoreless at the United Center.
The Hawks done a pretty good job so far at getting in over the blue line, and when they haven't been able to get through the neutral zone, I think they've done a pretty good job on the forecheck. That was maybe the best chance of the night so far. Taves and that line just on the forecheck, wearing them down a little bit, and they generate a great A.
I would agree. We got a glove save by UC Saros on a shot from Jujhar Khaira. No score with 12:03 left in period number one here at the United Center. Hawks and Predators. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Meet Caitlin and Adrian, a just-married couple that loves each other almost as much as I love windows. As a dedicated Pella window and door replacement advisor, I help guide them through our quality options and decide on the right choice for their style and budget.
Right now, you can elevate the look of your home with special offers from Pella Indianapolis. Visit PellaIndianapolis.com/radio to learn more.
Arby's Chicken Cheddar Ranch sandwiches are 2 for $6 every day of the week. For some people, just hearing the words ranch and chicken are enough to make them want 2 of them for $6. Well, okay then. Ranch, 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 creamy ranch, cool ranch, ranch. Chicken, chicken. 2 for $6. Arby's, we have the meat.
At participating Arby's for a limited time.
Hey, Randy, what you doing?
Oh, hey, Dave. I'm just making a list of things that make me feel really, really good.
Wearing Bombas socks.
Trust me, that's number one on my list. Bombas socks feel so good because we use the smartest design and best materials, making them the most comfortable socks ever.
Plus, because socks are the number one most requested clothing item in homeless shelters, we donate a pair for every pair purchased, and that feels pretty good too.
To shop Bombas or learn more about how your purchase supports those experiencing homelessness, go to bombas.com/comfy and get 20% off your first purchase.
Want to grab hold of some power? Real power? Then stop at Northern Tool and pick up a cordless Milwaukee power tool featuring best-in-class M12 or M18 fuel technology. So you can drill, cut, nail, or grind it like nobody's business. Milwaukee power tools really pack a punch and are built to get the job done, period. Visit our store or buy online and pick it up curbside. Northern Tool and Equipment. Quality tools for serious work.
It's the Hamp and OB Show.
Get rid of this clown.
Before and after every Bears game. Now, back to the game.
Still scoreless with 12:03 to go in the first period. And Blackhawks fans, the all-new official Chicago Blackhawks app is here. Connect with the Blackhawks all year long with team content and perks for app users, breaking news, real-time statistics, and more. Plus, make your in-arena experience as seamless as possible with mobile ticketing, food and beverage express pickup, and other game day guides. Visit blackhawks.com/app to download now.
Here's DeHaan along the left wing boards to the puck. Put it down to Philip Kurashev in the left wing corner to Ryan Carpenter back in the net. He bumps with Yossi, who took the puck and snares it around at the left wing to Jakub Trenin. Head now to the Hawk line to Colton Sissons, who dumps the puck down behind the Hawk net. Connor Murphy collides with Trenin. The puck rides over to Jujhar Khaira. He'll backhand it across the rink and down into the Preds end. Quick clear by Fabro up the right wing to Sissons, and he'll sweep it down in behind the Hawk net. Preds go for a quick line change. It's been kind of a trend with them early on in this game, finishing all of their checks and playing with a lot of energy. And really, Kaylee, we just saw an example right there. Predator players stepping up on the Hawks as they try and enter the Predator zone, playing very aggressively at their blue line.
Yeah, they're not making it easy to get over the blue line. I think that's when, the name of the game right now for the Hawks has been keep it simple, get pucks to the net, and get traffic.
Here's Doc inside the Pred zone to Kane at the line. He put it over to Seth Jones. He'll fire from the right point into the glove of Saros. He'll hold on. Face-off will be in the circle to the left of UC Saros. No score with 10:56 left in period one. Now the Preds are going to throw Alexander Carrier on there at the defense position. Interesting defense pairing of Carrier and Philip Myers. Their fifth and sixth pair. Yossi, of course, gets the lion's share of the ice time, but right now it's Carrier paired with Matthias Ekholm, who many in the NHL believe is one of the best, maybe one of the most underrated defensemen in the National Hockey League, and I would concur.
Yeah, I remember watching Carrier, too, at the prospect camps. He's a player who's really come into his own and played very well for Nashville so far with some of their injuries on the back end.
Now McCabe from the left point tried to toss the puck across the rink. The aforementioned Carrier will snap it off the left wing boards to the Hawk line. Jones with a pass up the left wing for DeBrincat. Let it roll into the Predator zone. Taken away by the Preds. Here's Duchesne with a pass for Ekholm into the Hawk zone down the left wing. Seth Jones gave him a bump, took the puck away, moves it to center ice to DeBrincat. To Kane over the Predator line, right circle, put it back across. It was intended for Kirby Dach, who was taken down by Matt Duchesne. And Duchesne is livid with this call. He doesn't believe he should be called for this. And he is all over game referee Corey Sivert on the call.
Nashville, number 95, 2 minutes, hooking.
And having a second look at that, I think this is a legit call. Kirby Dach doesn't go down unless, I think that's like almost a textbook hook. I don't know what Matt Duchesne was thinking.
I agree. I think he had the biggest thing, body positioning, and the official is right there. Kind of has the perfect angle to see it, so as soon as you get your hands in there underneath and you disrupt the shot, it's a pretty easy call for the official to make.
Well, the Hawks are going to get their first feeling good Sitco power play. The Predators control off the draw, then the puck given up to Kane at the right point. Spins it over to DeBrincat now, top of the left wing circle. Deep slot now to Jones, over to Kane, one-timer, and that hit Carpenter, who was posted up beside the net. Carpenter got it back to DeBrincat. Here's DeBrincat, top of the left wing circle. Put it down beside and in behind the Predator net to Jonathan Toews, to Patrick Kane beside the right circle against DeVores. To Jones high slot to DeBrincat, left face-off dot. Put it across Kane, top of the right wing circle. Carries through the high slot over to the left point. Send it down to DeBrincat in the left circle. Back to Kane at the left point. He'll walk it through to the deep slot. And then moves into the left circle and fires. A save made by Saros down butterfly style. Puck scraped out of there by Carpenter. Around to Jones, to DeBrincat at the line. To Jones high slot. To DeBrincat. Top of the left circle. Send it over to Kane beside the right circle with 1:03 on the power play. Kane with a backhand saucer pass out to the line to Jones. He misplayed it to center ice. He has to go back and get it, giving the Preds a little time to regroup. Quick handoff now to DeBrincat to Kane. To Toews over the Preds line left wing. Send it through to Jones down the left side. Tried to center. Picked off by Granlund. He'll spin it ahead to Jeannot, and Tanner Jeannot will fire it all the way down.
Pretty good puck movement there by the Hawks. And a nice job at recovering, too. Just unfortunate for Jones. The puck bounces over his stick at the blue line, and now the Hawks have to come back in.
Second unit on for the Hawks. Doc to Strome over the Preds line. To Kubalik left point. Put it down to Dylan Strome left corner. Puck poked away by Philip Kurashev to Kirby Dach back in the net. Doc sends it out to the right point. Eric Gustafsson. The Kirby Dach, top of the right circle. Put it down, bottom of the right circle. Dylan Strome, back to Dach beside the right circle. 10 seconds on the power play. To Gustafsson high slot. To Dach, top of the right circle. couldn't get a shot away. Puck deflects through between the circles to Granlund, and the Nashville forward will clear it off the boards and down. Duchesne is out of the box, and the Preds have come to full strength. Well, not much going on that power play for the Hawks. I thought Nashville did a very good job being disciplined positionally to thwart the Hawks there. Here's Duchesne back into the Hawk zone. Duchesne lost the puck off a poke check there from Gustafsson. Puck squirts ahead now to Entwistle. He's in over the Predator line, tried to drop it off the Taves. Broken up by Yossi. Quick pass up the left wing side. And Duchesne will fire it over into the right wing corner Hawk zone. And the puck taken there in the corner by Mike Hardman, who tried to dish it up the glass. He got a little too much air on that, sent it over the glass and into the penalty boxes. Still no score, Hawks and Predators with 7:51 left in period number 1. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Lou Manfredini helps you around the house Saturday morning starting at 6.
Power a house full of devices with the fastest Wi-Fi, only from Xfinity. Now through October 31st, ask how to get a special offer of $300 back when you get gig speed internet, or get started with up to 50 megabits per second download speed for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and XFi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
Jake and Christine knew they needed help renovating their dream home. As a Pella advisor, I make sure every step of getting new windows and doors is smooth, including setting you up with our Pella Care Guarantee. It covers everything from product to installation, with some of the strongest warranties in the industry.
Right now, you can elevate the look of your home with special offers from Pella Indianapolis. Visit PellaIndianapolis.com/radio to learn more.
Hey, let's talk about diamonds. Selecting a diamond for an engagement ring is not an everyday experience. It's an important purchase, and at Shane Company, we make it informative and fun. And honestly, it's easy. Cut, color, clarity, and carat weight are important. They're your 4 C's. But here's the deal. At Shane Company, we won't just tell you our diamonds are more beautiful, we'll show you. Come in to compare a Shane Company diamond side by side with a non-Shane Company diamond in the same grade. You'll see for yourself that our diamond has more beauty and sparkle. You'll be blown away when you see that 2 diamonds in the exact same grade can look so different. Our diamond experts examine each diamond individually and hand select each diamond for its beauty. Whether you're shopping in person or online, we have the same rigorous selection process for all the diamonds we sell. Visit us today. You'll have the confidence to pick the diamond that's perfect for you.
Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company and ShaneCo.com.
It's scoreless with 7:51 to go in the first period in Blackhawks' hands. Help us honor those who served on Military Appreciation Night presented by Boeing and USO Illinois next Friday, November 12th, when the Blackhawks take on the Coyotes. Secure your seats at blackhawks.com/tickets.
And the Arizona Coyotes won a game, Kaylee. They're now 1-10-1, yeah.
It's a big one for them.
Yeah. So we'll see what kind of an Arizona Coyote team comes in here. And off the draw, here's Dahan now firing from the left point. This deflects in on Saros. He went down in the butterfly position to knock it wide. Murphy will try his luck from the right point. This deflects in on goal, and Saros is down with a butterfly save again. This time he'll glove the puck and hold it. And the faceoff will be in the circle to his left. With 7:25 left in period number 1, we're scoreless. Shots on goal favoring the Blackhawks 8-3.
The Hawks 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. That's been the most reliable part of their game so far this season. It's their play at even strength that they'd like to improve. And I like that line right there with Hagel and Taves working together. I think they've had some good chemistry, and they've created some good scoring chances like that last one.
Now the draw won by the Preds. Puck is pushed out to center ice by Tanner Jeannot, but taken back by Jake McCabe. Hawks defenseman will fire it off the left sideboards and down in behind the Preds net. Matthias Ekholm will settle it down there. Ekholm passing up the left wing. Matt Benning at center ice. Got it ahead of the Hawk line. Picked off by Carpenter for a moment, but he gave it right back to Benning now on the near side of center ice. They fire it down in behind the Hawk net. Rolls up the far side to Seth Jones, who tried to kick it out of the zone. Kept in by the Predators' Yakov Trenin. Jones now from the far corner again. Put it to Carpenter, can't clear the zone. Jones got the puck back, and he'll skate it to center ice. Lifts it down into the left wing corner Predator zone. Carpenter in there, along with Myers. Carpenter is able to work it free to Kurashev. Send it around to Murphy, right point. Put the puck into the right wing circle. Myers gave it up, kept in at the line by Kurashev. Just spin it down to the left wing corner, Preds in, then go for a change. In the near corner, this is Carrier. Moving it ahead, passing to Myers at center ice. Got it ahead in the Hawk zone for Novak on the left wing side. Put the puck down in behind the Hawk net. Connor Murphy's able to drag it out. Move it over to McKenzie and Entwistle, who clears to center ice front of the benches. And then Yossi will chop it back down in behind the Hawk net. Kevin Lankinen out to play the puck. Got it to Stillman, who drives the puck behind the Hawk net around and off of Entwistle's stick. Preds get it back. Nick Cousins hit right at the Hawk line by Stillman. Dumped the puck down in behind the net. Connor Murphy swung it to the far corner. Yossi pinching from the left point to the corner. Has the puck. Lost it. Got it back. And then Stillman put a body on him. Stillman bats the puck away, but the Preds retain it. And then Dylan Strome had it, but then Strome poke checks it away from a Predator player at the Hawk line. Preds get it back. Tomasino back into the Hawk zone down the right wing. Tried to center the puck. Deflects behind the net. Cousins will wrap it behind the net. Too many men on the ice. Clearly too many men for Nashville, but the referees didn't see it, so no penalty called. Back in the Pred zone. Here's Ekholm. The center ice wheel, drive it down the left sideboards into the Hawk zone. Puck circles in it to the near corner. And McKay put it up the left wing to DeBrincat, then ahead to Kirby Dach at center ice. To Jones over the Predator line to Kane, top of the right circle. Bothered there by Ekholm, who reaches around Kane and poke checks the puck to center ice. DeBrincat back to get it. Put it back into the Hawk zone to McCabe. To Kirby Dach, in over the Preds line left point. Put it down to DeBrincat left wing corner. Walks out in front, got a shot away. Turned away with a stick from Saros. And Carrier will carry the puck behind the Predator net, then out the left wing side to center ice, front of the benches. Oh, hit hard by Dach right in front of the Hawks bench as he dumps the puck in. Hawks will get it back. Here's McCabe holding the puck in the circle to the left of Lankinen, long enough for the Hawks to get a line change.
Pretty impressive by the Hawks, well defended in their own zone. They're not allowing Nashville to get any of those high danger chances that they've been trying to cut down, and doing a pretty good job on the rush on them as well.
Now Hagel had the puck along the right boards Predator zone, fell down, lost it. Trennan the other way to Sissons across the Hawk line on the left wing. Doubling back with the Hawks and a nice defensive takeaway. Taken by Hagel ahead to Kubalik, breaking into the Predator zone. Now the side, a one-handed shot in on goal. And Saros is down in the butterfly position to make the save. He nearly backed into his own net with the puck. And a whistle stops play. Kubalik, no goals in his last 6 games, was looking to light the lamp right there, and he came so close.
Great individual effort right there by Kubalik. He's doing a great job at trying to keep Fabro off the puck, using that left hand to ward him off, and his right hand stays strong on the stick. Almost gets Saro in the back of his net. The puck almost went in there.
Yep. Pretty close. All right, no score with 4:02 left in the first. Hawks and Predators. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
The independent agents that represent Indiana Farmers Insurance know if you want to earn a farmer's business, you first have to earn their trust. Farmers have enough to worry about, so it's great to know that we have their backs, that we know what's important to their business, their family, and their life. They know we're in this together, and that's how work gets done. Visit IndianaFarmersInsurance.com to find the agent that's near you and right for you. That's IndianaFarmersInsurance.com.
Some say it's impossible to please everyone, but at McAllister's Deli, we beg to differ. Our fresh, made-to-order menu ranges from classics to seasonal flavors. Want 13 layers of flavor? The McAllister's Club. Craving something lighter? A Savannah chopped salad. Can't make up your mind? Don't. Choose 2. And we've got fresh options for our youngest fans, too. Check out the rest of our menu to find your favorites. Order at McAllistersDeli.com or on our app.
We could use a laugh. I'm John Williams. I've got your speed jokes tomorrow morning at 9:40.
Still scoreless with 4:02 to go in the first period. Hawks fans, the Blackhawks Foundation Queen of Hearts raffle pot is over $190,000. If your ticket is drawn and you pick the envelope with the Queen of Hearts jackpot, remember to keep playing each week as the jackpot gets bigger and the Queen of Hearts still hasn't been found. Purchase tickets at BlackhawksQOH.com now.
$190,000. I think I could get myself a real nice Harley with that. Wow.
I think you get yourself a little more than a Harley, right?
Maybe a fleet of them. I don't know. My kids still haven't gone to college, so that's where all my money's going, I guess.
My husband just got rid of his Harley. We have 2 kids, and it's time to give it away.
Well, good for him. See, now when he gets to be about 75, he can get that.
He'll get it back.
He can get that Harley back, and
Custom,
maybe
a little work on it.
Yeah, get a pilot's license too. Fly a plane, just have some fun.
I don't know about that, John.
My wife's the same way. I don't want you flying.
No, thank you. The Harley is already dangerous in itself.
Here's Dylan Strome taking a pass at center ice. Had it poked away by Granlund. He's back into the Hawks zone, and Strome was able to recover and poke check it back to the Hawks players. Entwistle at the Predator line, left wing. Punted down the boards, in behind the net it goes. Ekholm dropped it in the near corner. Benning fends off a check, moves it up the right side. Here's Duchesne at center ice, lifting the puck into the right wing corner Hawks zone. Seth Jones back there to work it free to Strome. Put the puck back around the boards, taken away by Duchesne. Sends it out near the left point. Ekholm a launch shot, and it was blocked in front. And a follow-up shot by Luke Cunnin. That never got to the net. I think Calvin DeHaan got a piece of that. There's Duchesne along the right side boards, Hawk zone. Put the puck to the corner to Granlund. Former Minnesota Wild will carry behind the Hawk net. Does a 180 spin with the puck back to the corner. Put it in front of the net. Picked off by DeHaan, and he drops it to his stick and clears it all the way down. Icing will be called here to the Hawks. And I'm, under the circumstances, I'm okay with that play because the Preds are putting a lot of pressure on the Blackhawk net.
I agree. That shift was getting close to a minute, and they were wearing down the Hawks in their own zone. So you're right, John. That is a smart play to make. They'll get a breather, and this is a big face-off now coming up.
It's going to be Strome against Colton Sissons. I mentioned how strong Sissons is at the dot, and he wins this one to Yossi right point. He fires. And Mike Hardman turned his skate sideways to block that shot up and over the glass and out of play. So now new Blackhawks head coach Derek King can make the applicable changes here, which he will. Faceoff stays in the Hawks zone, circle to the left of Lankinen.
The Hawks have been blocking shots and doing a pretty good job at taking away those seam passes in the middle of the ice from Nashville so far. And like you said, a really opportune time now for them to get some fresh legs and get going.
Draw one by the Preds. Here's a shot from Cousins from the high slot. Turned out of there by Lankinen with a sliding pad save. Now to get the puck. There's Carrier. Put it to the right corner to Yossi. To Tomasino in the right circle. He grabs it and snaps a shot over the Hawk net. Cousins buried with a check in the far corner by the Hawks' Connor Murphy. Puck poked free behind the Hawk net. Sissons has it, winds it around up the right side, but Patrick Kane will take the puck away. Rink-wide pass now to DeBrincat through center ice and into the Predator zone. Got the puck to the corner, flips it behind the Preds net around to Kane, right wing boards. To Stillman, top of the left circle, he fires. That's in and out of the glove of Saros, who sweeps the puck away into the far corner. Carrier spun it out to the line. It was a bouncing puck. Seth Jones fires it over to the left wing corner. Kirby Dach there. Put it out to the left point to Riley Stillman. He'll fire it back down the dasher. In behind the Preds net, it goes to Kane, right corner. To Jones, right point. Tried to do a deke move and get past the high Predator forward. Lost the puck, however, to a poke check. Kane took it back, and he'll sweep it over the Preds blue line and get off on a change. Preds get the puck back there, and the line change too.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Colvin at the Hawk line on the right wing will chop it down behind the net. Jones hands it off to Stillman, moves it up the near side, not out of the Hawk zone. Kept in by the Predators. Colvin and let it go behind the Hawk net. Jonathan Taves on the puck. Working it past a couple of Predators up the left wing to Hagel, who pitches it ahead to center ice, and it's batted off a Kubelik's stick back into the Hawk zone. Hawks regroup as Seth Jones has the puck in the circle to the right of Lankinen. Jones passing up the left wing. Here's Taves at center ice. Winds it down the boards in behind the Preds net. Saros out to stop it there. Send it around up the left wing on the shelf where which separates the boards and the glass. And now in the Hawk zone, here's Taves who will lose puck to Hagel. Put it into the Predator zone for Kubelik. Just passes outstretched stick. And Kubelik finishes his check on Duchesne in the far corner. But the Preds will get the puck back. In behind the net, Matthias Ekholm. You hear the Predators players yelling 5-5-5. A pass from Ekholm to Luke Cunnin at center ice connects, but the horn sounds, and the Preds run out of time. No score after one period of play here at the United Center. The shots on goal, the Hawks have a decided advantage at 10-5. And Kaylee, maybe you'll agree, maybe you won't agree, but I think the tenor of play favored the Blackhawks in that period. It seemed like they were more physical. They were more present when it came to the physicality. And the Predators, you could tell they came out with a physical bent to their game, but right now, no score after one period of play.
I agree with you. No, not at all. I think, like you said, too, the Hawks did a pretty good job at playing physical. I think I mentioned in the pregame I'd like to see a little emotion, maybe a little bit of that physicality, and I think we certainly saw that in the first period. And even strength, they did a good job at defending in their own zone, not allowing Nashville to get inside and get some of those high-danger chances and help out Lankinen a little bit.
I was just going to say, you mentioned Lankinen. He has to be pretty happy with this period. Because in the games, and I mentioned his record against the Predators in his career, 0-3-1. In seemingly all of those games, the Predators scored the first goal and got him kind of down. And more mentally, he was fighting it. It was an uphill battle. Here you go into the period, into the dressing rooms after one period, score tied. You've outshot the Predators so far. You'd have to feel like you're in a much better position that way, statistically and every other way, going into the second period.
Yeah, I think both teams defended pretty well, but the Blackhawks had the better of the dangerous scoring chances, and Lankinen a nice job at just keeping it simple and, doing his job. The Blackhawks, I think, did a pretty good job in front of him. So, like you said, John, I think you have to feel pretty good about it being 0-0, and this first goal is going to be key for their confidence.
Let's go downstairs and join our guest. It's Kirby Doc for the first time. Kirby, I don't think we've ever had you on as an intermission guest, so thank you for giving us the time here. John Weideman along with Kaylee Chelios for Chicago Blackhawks Radio. And Kirby, this is your third NHL season, and it's pretty easy to see how you have grown as an NHL player, not only physically, but mental side of the game as well. And this being the first time that you've ever experienced a coaching change, how are you reacting to it? What are your thoughts as you take into this next chapter of Blackhawks hockey?
Yeah, obviously it's been a whirlwind couple of days, and it's a business for a reason. So we just got to move forward and turn the page. Obviously, we wish well to Jeremy and rookie Tommy, and hopefully they have a successful career, and at some point they're back in the league. But we got to focus on us now and find a way to start stringing some wins together.
Kirby, thanks for joining us. How would you assess the first 20 minutes of that period? It seemed like you guys did a pretty good job at defending, particularly in your own zone, and that's an area that you guys were targeting to improve on, certainly.
Yeah, I felt like we played good. We got our legs going right now. We're tracking good. We're trying to take away their speed. They got a lot of power up front and their big bodies, and they get on the forecheck. And as forwards, you got to do a good job of getting hold-ups and making sure you can break out pucks and make sure we make Lanky's night easy.
Kirby, the line that you're centering with DeBrincat on the left and Kane on the right, I would think that with the way those two can dish off, I would think that there's going to be ample opportunity to create offense on that line. But against an opponent like Nashville, they don't give you a lot of time and space. What's important in breaking through all of that?
Yeah, I think for not only our line, but all of our forwards and our team tonight, it's just going to get through neutral zone. They kind of trap it up pretty good, and we got to find a way to get pucks in and win pucks in battles. And once we do, I think we'll be all right in creating cycles and finding open ice down there. But we just got to focus on playing a good defensive game and the offensive end.
Kirby, as far as creating offense, Saros obviously is won 4 straight. He's feeling pretty confident too. What's going to be the key to creating offense against him in particular, and the way he's been able to handle the puck so far tonight?
Oh yeah, he's a pretty good goalie, but he's little. I mean, we got to get in front of his eyes and take away his vision. And anything he kind of sees, he stops right now. So, like you said, he's riding hot, and we got to find a way to get some havoc in front of him and get a couple of rebound goals and get the ball rolling.
Real quick, Kirby, how's your bro Colton doing back in Saskatoon?
He's good, but he's in Kelowna now.
Oh, all right. Yeah, good stuff.
He's having fun.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us here, and we'll talk again sometime. We really appreciate it.
Hey, thanks, guys.
All right. Kirby Doc, our guest. After one period, the Blackhawks and the Nashville Predators are tied at no score. Joe Brand is standing by in Blackhawk Central. He is breathlessly waiting to give you good folks a full intermission report. And then second period action will follow along. We got a good one so far. No score here at the United Center between the Preds and the Hawks. This is Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
The holidays are a time to hit the road. If number one on your road trip ready checklist is change the oil, head to Advance Auto Parts for a full synthetic oil change bundle. Get 5 quarts of Mobil 1 Castrol, Valvoline, or Pennzoil motor oil, plus a qualifying premium oil filter for $37.99. And if you choose a qualifying Mobil 1 bundle, you also get a free Arctic travel mug. Great holiday road trips start at Advance Auto Parts and participating CarQuest stores. See store for details.
Got spuds on the brain? Clubs? Salads? Don't just think about our food, enjoy it. With ordering options as varied as our menu, enjoying McAllister's favorites is easier than ever. From ordering online or in our app to delivery, curbside, pickup window, and tableside, you're always one step closer to enjoying fresh favorites. And that's good, because with your kids making a ruckus in the back seat, you'll want our help to settle their hungry bellies. Order today at McAllistersDeli.com or on our app.
That's for you. Answer the call from patients who need plasma. Donations are down, so give plasma at a Grifols center and receive compensation. Visit GrifolsPlasma.com.
That's the sound of one of my favorite customers ever. His name's Jeremy. His dad Frank called me when it was time to replace their drafty old windows and to take advantage of our limited time sale. As a dedicated Pella advisor, I make getting new windows and doors simple. And when it comes to installation, nobody does it like Pella. Our local team can typically install in just a day.
Right now, you can elevate the look of your home with special offers from Pella Indianapolis. Visit PellaIndianapolis.com/radio to learn more.
It came on a night like any other, with power unlike anything else on Earth. Using beyond advanced active ingredients like bicyclopyrrole, Acuron GT post-emergence corn herbicide is here to annihilate tough weeds. Advanced technology, enhanced control. Talk to your Syngenta retailer about Acuron GT. Always read and follow label instructions.
Angie's List is now Angie, and caring for your home just got easier. Whether you need help with routine maintenance or a dream remodel, Angie makes it easy to see reviews, compare quotes, and connect with top local pros who can get the job done right. Plus, you can see upfront pricing and instantly book hundreds of projects. No phone tag, just the work you need done at a time that works for you. Angie's got your to-do list covered from start to finish. Book your next home project today at Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
It's time for an intermission update. Here's Joe Brand.
20 minutes into Derek King's coaching debut with the Chicago Blackhawks. We've got no score, a scoreless game after one period. The Hawks are out shooting the Nashville Predators 10-5 so far. Joe Brand, as you're listening to Blackhawks hockey here on 720 WGN. Hey fans, don't forget, after tonight's game, tune into the Big Point of America Chicago Blackhawks post-game show. We'll have player and coach interviews, fan reaction, and game analysis. The Blackhawks out shooting and out hitting the Nashville Predators 16-12 at the moment, but no score. This is one of 5 games going on in the NHL. The only one going on right now, the Detroit Red Wings with a 4-1 lead over the Vegas Golden Knights. They're through 2 periods up in the Motor City. The other games going on still about an hour away. Actually, the Blues and the Ducks are about to drop the puck over in Anaheim in just a few minutes. The New York Islanders are visiting Minnesota Wild tonight as well. Minnesota trying to improve to 8-3 on the year as New York is 5-2-2. And the Dallas Stars visiting the Vancouver Canucks later tonight over in Western Canada. Some other news about the Vegas Golden Knights. Jack Eichel said he expects to be on the ice for the Knights 3 months after the upcoming surgery on his herniated disc in his neck. He was, of course, acquired by the Vegas Golden Knights in that trade with the Buffalo Sabres on Thursday. He will have the artificial disc replacement surgery he wanted. Knights are trying to make it a 3-1 road trip right now as they visit and trail Detroit by 3 goals. One other note involving the Blackhawks. Go down to the AHL in Rockford. Lucas Reichel with a hat trick tonight as Rockford takes down Manitoba 4-3. But Lucas Reichel's first hat trick as a Rockford Ice Hawk. It's Sunday, so we've got the NFL scoreboard for you. The Bears are off, though. They're going to be playing tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Some scores to get to you. The Colts take down the New York Jets 45-30. Jacksonville Jaguars with quite the barn burner against Buffalo, a 9-6 winner over down in Florida. New England tops Carolina 24-6. Green Bay falls to Kansas City 13-7. Some other news around the Chicagoland sports area. Carlos Rodon does not receive a qualifying offer from the Chicago White Sox. That'll send the all-star pitcher into free agency. How about the Chicago Red Stars advancing to the semifinals with a victory over Gotham FC, and the Chicago Fire do lose their season finale to Columbus 2-0. Again, here at the United Center, it's no score. Hawks and the Predators in their first of 4 meetings on the year. When we come back, we'll bring back in Kaylee Chelios to break down that first 20 minutes. As the Hawks and Preds are scoreless, you're listening to Blackhawks Hockey around 720 WGN.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
This Black Friday, experience the magic of a great night's sleep only with Casper. From supremely supportive mattresses and plush pillows to the softest sheets, Casper has everything you need to transform your bedroom into a magical world of sleep. Have you ever experienced sleep in 4D? Every Casper mattress is made with Casper 4D sleep technology, Casper's innovative formula for your best night's sleep. For all you hot sleepers, the Casper Wave Hybrid Snow Mattress keeps you cool for 12 hours plus, pulling heat away from your body for sustained temperature regulation and a cool-to-the-touch feeling. Now, that's cool. Shop some of our best products and save big with the Upgrade Bundle. The bundle includes your choice of mattress, a mattress protector, and your choice of bed frame. It's as easy as 1, 2, sleep. As always, Casper has free shipping and returns. For a limited time, save up to 20% with Casper's Black Friday sale online at casper.com or a store near you. Exclusions apply. See casper.com/promo for more details.
That's for you. Answer the call from patients who need plasma. Donations are down, so give plasma at a Grifols Center and receive compensation. Visit grifolsplasma.com.
Veterans, you stepped up for our freedom. You deserve the freedom to move about your home. If you served in a branch of the armed forces, enter for the chance to win a home stair lift with installation from Access Elevator. Visit WGNradio.com/contests.
No score from the United Center after 20 minutes. The Blackhawks and the Predators in their first of 4 meetings. Hawks are out shooting Nashville 10-5, and alongside Kaylee Chelios making her debut here on WGN Radio. I'm Joe Brand. And Kaylee, you talked about heading into this game, Nashville, a very aggressive team offensively. They came actually out of the gate with the first 3 shots on goal. Then the Blackhawks came back with the next 9. What kind of difference did you see in the Hawks?
Yeah, I think that the Hawks did a pretty good job at containing them and not allowing those outnumbered or high-danger chances that we're used to seeing game in and game out, and they have to be pretty pleased with that. Kirby Dach said that they were pretty happy with their game at the intermission, and I think they should be. So this next goal in the second period, I think it's going to be a big one, but for the Hawks, it's also, if it's not their goal, they have to be able to settle down and keep playing the way they are. The biggest thing is don't cheat. I think they played a consistent 20 minutes of hockey right there, defended well, particularly in their own zone, so stick with that.
I know I said I wasn't going to put you on the spot, but our next element is who elevated their game in the first period. Any candidates you would think of?
You know what? We interviewed Kirby Dach.
Yeah.
I liked his game. I think he played physical. I think he earned that power play opportunity for the Hawks. They weren't able to get much going on it, but good puck movement, and it was his play, just driving, going hard to the blue paint in the offensive zone on the rush, and I think that's what they need, keeping things simple, and he did a nice job of that in the 20.
Kirby Dach playing 6 minutes and 42 seconds on the ice so far tonight. Who elevated their game in the first period is sponsored by Access Elevator. For residential elevators, stair lifts, or wheelchair ramps, go to allaboutaccess.com. We'll take one more break, wrap up that first period for you, and then John and Kaylee will have the second period coming up next. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
You coming to bed, hon?
Yep, honey, I'll be right there. Just got to turn out the light. Ow! 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 Ah! Go!
Some things never change. Like your kids always leaving tiny toys on the floor for you to step on. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
Sweetie, I think I left the downstairs light on.
Please don't make me go.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Hi, this is Terry Prince. I'm the Acting Director of the Illinois Department of Veterans Affairs. We're taking the month of November to amplify our support of veterans through Operation Rising Spirit. And we're asking for your help by writing a note of appreciation to a veteran in one of our homes. You can easily do this by visiting our website at veterans.illinois.gov and click on Send a Vet a Message. We've seen how this small gesture brightens their day and lifts the spirits of our veterans.
The beloved fairy tale Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella comes to the Paramount Theater. Enter to win a night out with me, Dean Richards, including a VIP meet and greet and 2 tickets to the show Sunday, November 21st. Visit WGNradio.com/contests.
For 40 years, Michael Myers has haunted this town. He is the essence of evil, and evil dies tonight.
We're gonna hunt him down and we're gonna put an end to this.
I want to take his mask off and see the life leave his eyes. Happy Halloween, Michael.
Halloween Kills, rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent, in theaters and streaming only on Peacock now.
The BMO Harris Bank Magnificent Mile Lights Festival returns Saturday, November 20th. Kick off the holiday season with a day of free, family-friendly activities and an evening tree lighting parade on North Michigan Avenue. Visit WGNradio.com or themagnificentmile.com.
Period 2. The second period is next. Here for a recap is Joe Brand.
Our scoring recap features no scores to recap. A scoreless game after the first period, but the Hawks are out shooting Nashville 10-5 and playing a solid 20 minutes. However, they weren't able to capitalize on the lone power play that they had today so far. A couple of good chances for the Hawks, including this one.
And the other way to Sissons across the Hawk line on the left wing. Doubling back were the Hawks, and a nice defensive takeaway. Taken by Hagel ahead to Kubalik, breaking into the Predator zone down the side. A one-handed shotting on goal. And Saros is down in the butterfly position to make the save. He nearly backed into his own net with the puck. And a whistle stops play. Kubalik, no goals in his last 6 games, was looking to light the lamp right there, and he came so close.
1 out of 2 shots on goal for Kubalik so far today. Patrick Kane also with 2 as they are co-leading the Hawks. Nobody on Nashville has more than 1 shot, as again the Hawks are out shooting and out hitting Nashville so far. Predators winning in the face-off circle though, 53% compared to the Hawks 47%, as they are trying to pick up their second win of the season. Didn't have much luck against Nashville last year, only 1 victory, trying to pick up their first win in their first matchup against the Predators. In Derek King's debut, again, Derek King trying to become the first Blackhawk head coach to win in his debut since Dennis Savard back in 2006. And without a score, send it on over, back to Kaylee and John.
All right, thank you very much, Joe. Teams are on the ice surface. We'll have second period action momentarily. Kaylee, what thoughts do you have in summary of the first period and what we might expect to see here in the second?
Well, I agree with what Kirby Doc said at the intermission. I liked their game. I thought they defended well, stayed above the puck. I think this next goal, it's going to be a big one, but for them, I think they need to keep playing the way they are. They can't cheat, and that's been the biggest lesson I think they've had to learn during this tough stretch of games. So if they keep playing the way they are, I think they're going to get rewarded for it.
Yeah, John Hines, the head coach of the Nashville Predators, has really preached that from day one of his NHL coaching existence. And back when he was the head coach of the New Jersey Devils, Hines was part of the last Beanpot Championship team with Boston University at the old Boston Garden, and I was in attendance for that. I got to see that.
That's impressive.
That was a great old barn, but I'll tell you what, I'm partial to the stadium. Nothing will ever beat the stadium for me. Underway here in the second period, deep in the Predator zone, Dante Fabro fires the puck off the boards and down into the Hawk zone. Murphy controls between the circles, passing to Taves, Hawk line right wing, then to McCabe, then a pass ahead to Hagel into the Predator zone. Leads off his stick and ends up in behind the net. Yossi got the puck there for Nashville, passing up the left wing to Cunnin at center ice, to Duchesne over the Hawk line down the right wing to the corner. Tried to do a little shake and bake move on Jake McCabe. McCabe wasn't buying. He made Duchesne give up the puck. Murphy spun it around and not out. And then a shot from Fabro from the right point is pinned next to the Hawk net by Lankinen, who leaves it in behind for Jake McCabe. Predators are able to get a line change. The Hawks looking to do likewise.
Yeah, good decision by that Taves line right there, because the Preds got off the ice, and right away you could see Kubalik decides, all right, I think we should get some fresh legs on the ice too, as McCabe holds it behind the goal line.
Now McCabe with a pass up ice for Carpenter at center ice. He deflects it down beside the Nashville net. Saros moves it to the corner to Ekholm, would try to move it out up the left wing and does. Tanner Jeannot into the Hawk zone, down the left wing. Racing behind the net with the puck. Around to the right wing board. Sets up the high slot for Ekholm. He'll carry away to the right wing boards. Turns and fires. And that hit Colton Sissons in front. Seth Jones shovels the puck to the far boards. Kara runs into Jeannot. Jeannot got the worst of that. Goes down in the corner. Kara was able to spear the puck in behind the Hawk net. Sissons took it away from Nashville. Now to the right point. Here's Philip Myers with a long wrist shot. Through the crease and just wide. And the puck hugs the dasher, ends up back down into the Predator zone. Ekholm will send it off the end boards over to Meyer. And then back to Ekholm, back of the Predator net. And again, the Preds on a line change. Here's Ekholm carrying out. Tried to float a pass ahead to Johansson and did. To Cousins, pinned into the far boards with a nice check from Riley Stillman. Doc moves the puck around, and this deflects away. We get a whistle stopping play, and a high sticking call is going to be made here, I believe. Patrick Kane arguing with the game official. And Kirby Doc.
Number 77, minor penalty, high sticking.
So there it is. That's one I didn't see, I have to confess.
You know what? I didn't see it either. I'm curious to see what Patrick Kane saw on that, but it must have happened on... Oh, there it was. It looks like, looking at the replay right now, I think he may have got a stick high and up into Sissons on the way down. And the officials caught it, so now, for the first time in this game, the Blackhawks will be shorthanded.
Yep, and the Predators...
Good power play.
Yeah, third in the NHL, 10 for 35, 28.6% clip. From the draw, the Hawks control, however. And Connor Murphy carrying behind the Hawk net will drive it up the right side glass and down. 148 on the Predator power play. Yossi with a pass ahead, deflects into the Hawk zone. McCabe backing up, takes the puck on the forehand and lifts it out to center ice. This will kill a few more seconds, and the Preds will regroup now on their end. Yossi behind his net, steps out. Passing ahead, this is off the stick of Johansson, onto that of Brandon Hagel. He'll turn and fire it off the left boards and down, and then go for a change. And now 124 on the Preds power play. Duchesne carrying back through center ice. Got the puck into the Hawk zone. Eeli Tolvanen along the left boards to Roman Josi left point. Put it over to Mikael Granlund in the right wing corner. Out to the line to Josi, to Tolvanen, back to Josi straight away with a drive. That deflects off of McKenzie and Twistle and wide. Predators retain the puck. Here's Tolvanen beside the left wing circle. Creeping toward the corner. He'll spin it back to the left point. Josi there to Granlund along the right sideboards. Granlund tried to feed the slot, picked off by Jujhar Khaira. Hawks are going to get a shorthanded chance. Khaira to Entwistle over the Predator line down the left wing. Walks it in front, and he lost possession of the puck. He had the right idea. He dropped the shoulder on Roman Josi, but could not get a forehand shot away after he'd beaten it. A good effort, however. 30 seconds on the Preds power play. Ekholm carrying out of the Predator zone to center ice. Drives it off the right corner boards, Hawk zone. Puck circles the net, ends up on the near side. Nick Cousins along the left wing boards, outnumbered by a couple Hawks. Murphy strips it away. Headman pass to Brinkett. Clears center ice over the Preds line left wing. To Brinkett along the boards, fends off a check and fires the puck across the rink. This is picked off by Cousins of the Preds. 8 seconds on the Nashville power play. Cousins into the Hawk zone on the left wing side. Coughed up the puck as Murphy poke checks it away to Carpenter. He'll clear it down ice as Doc is out of the box and the Hawks are at full strength. Good kill.
Really good kill by the Hawks, and I really liked Entwistle too on the previous shift. He caused that turnover and then went down and nearly got his second shorthanded goal of the season.
Here now Hagel to the puck, Hawk line. Or excuse me, he leaves it there for Taves. We get a whistle, and this play is going to be ruled offside. With 15:33 left in the second period, no score, and they'll face it off just outside the Hawk line at center ice. I thought Hagel had gotten a step on his man on the far side. Whoever that was for Nashville reached in with a stick, timely poke check.
Yeah, big play right there by the Predators, and they really weren't able to get much on their power play through on Lankin, and it was an impressive kill, and you know the details that compete by the Hawks was apparent there. I think their special teams have been, their bright spots so far this season.
Now DeHaan behind the Hawk net runs into Jeannot, but fires it ahead. Here's Kubalik into the Predator zone. He'll fire from the high slot. That's over the net. Hagel got it back along the right board, spins it down to Kubalik back in the net. Tried to put it in front for Taves. Picked off by Myers. He carries down behind his net. Takes a bump. Moves the puck around up the near side. Colton Sissons and Brandon Hagel battle. Hagel got it to DeHaan. Right point. Walks it into the high slot and fires wide. Yakov Trenin has the puck for the Predators. To center ice, Trenin. To Jeannot over the Hawk line, left wing side. Squeezed off the puck along the boards there by Calvin DeHaan, who sent it up the right side, Patrick Kane. Rink wide pass to Brinkett. Sent it back rink wide for Kane over the Predator line. Down the right wing. Backhand shot to the slot. Is there for Doc. He'll take it to the right corner. Put it around to Brinkett near the left point to Kane. High slot. To Jones. Closing in right circle. Shoots. Oh, and that hit the end of the glove of Saros and deflects up into the protective netting. For a second there, I thought we were looking at Seth Jones' first Blackhawk goal.
You know what? I thought so, too. He hesitated a little bit, I think, because he was looking at the Brinkett on the other side for that one-timer, but I think it was a good decision by him to take that shot. And like you said, he's got 10 assists, which leads the team right now. Looking for that first goal. It was a good shot.
Now, Seth Jones, second in shots on the Blackhawks at 36, so you don't have to encourage him to shoot the puck, but right now, he's just a little bit snake bit looking for that first Blackhawk goal. He's hit a couple of posts, but no luck so far. Face-off circle to Saros' left. Doc against Granlund on the draw, and Granlund wins the draw to the corner to Yossi. Shoves the puck behind the net to Fabro. It's worked to center ice. Here's Granlund into the Hawks zone on the left wing side. Lost the rolling puck now to Jake McCabe, who banks it off the far boards. This misses everybody and goes down, and icing is called against the Hawks. Draw comes back into the Hawk zone in the circle to the right of Kevin Lankinen with no score.
I like the speed of the Hawks in the second period. I think they've done a pretty good job at building off an impressive first period start.
Yeah, the speed has certainly been there throughout this game. No question about that.
And that's what Derek King had said. You know, he's a speed guy. He wants to see that from his team.
Here's DeBrincat now out of the Hawk zone to center ice. Out of head to Doc over the Predator line to Kane right circle to Doc in front. Oh, and he just barely missed the puck as it rolled through the crease. And the puck is pushed by Benning down ice into the Hawk zone. Predators get a quick line change. Murphy with a pass up ice for Kane. Picked off by Yossi of the Preds. Back into the Hawk zone left wing side. Cuts through the high slot. Backhands one down toward the net. Picked off by Riley Stillman. He'll fire it back up ice. This hit the skate of Tolvanen. Ends up in the near corner Predator zone. Tolvanen leaving the puck there for Roman Yossi to Novak. He's hit by Entwistle as he put it ahead to center ice for Grimaldi. And then along came Novak, runs into a check from Murphy, but put the puck into the Hawk zone. Grimaldi from the left wing boards to Benning high slot, sent it down toward the net, and Novak will deflect that one up into the protective netting and out of play. No score with 13:23 left in period number 2. Hawks and Predators. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
The holidays are here, and so is the Road Trip Ready checklist to get your vehicle ready for them. Advance Auto Parts has everything you need to knock out that list and make it safely over the river and through the woods. An oil change bundle with a premium filter, new wipers so you can see the road, and a free battery test to make sure your vehicle can handle the cold. Bring your road trip list across the finish line at Advance Auto Parts and participating CarQuest stores.
Meet Caitlin and Adrian, a just-married couple that loves each other almost as much as I love windows. As a dedicated Pella window and door replacement advisor, I help guide them through our quality options and decide on the right choice for their style and budget.
Right now, you can elevate the look of your home with special offers from Pella Indianapolis. Visit PellaIndianapolis.com/radio to learn more.
At Kroger, we know the holiday season is going to be special for everyone. So use the Kroger app to get personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. That way you'll get all the fresh holiday specialties you love at prices that are lower than low. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
And now, save on the food you love. Shop today and save 50 cents on each participating item when you buy 10 or more with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Anna Duplantis, the lady who's working hard to enrich your life, weekdays 1 to 4.
It's still scoreless with 13:23 to go in the second period. And, John, you can feel like this first goal is going to be a big one, whoever scores first. Both teams defending pretty tightly, but I like the carryover from the first period for the Hawks, keeping up that physical play, their speed. And Nashville really just coming off one of their best looks of the period so far, but Lankinen there.
Real nice moment here at the United Center where they're honoring some service people, and they do it every game. It's one of the better moments of the night for me. My dad was in the Navy in World War II, and through him I developed, as a shot from Benning deflects up and into the protective netting. But through my dad, I developed a healthy respect for our men and women in the military, and always have. Never had the opportunity to serve myself, but I could do that through my dad. Rest in peace. Face-off circle to the right of Lankin in Hawk zone. Taves against Johansson. Taves wins the draw to Murphy. Actually, Jones, he'll bank a quick pass up the near glass to center ice. Preds get it back. Cousins will just spin it down the left boards in behind the Hawk net. Lankinen leaving it there for Calvin DeHaan, who drove it around the glass. They're going to say this hit somebody in the Predator bench. So let's see where they put this face-off. The linesman will confer, and they're going to bring it out of the Hawk zone to center ice, I would think, as they should.
Face-offs were fairly even in the first period, and I think it's been a big part of the Hawks game, too, since getting Jonathan Toews back. Maybe a little underrated part is just possessing the puck, and I like this line. Hagel, Toews, and Kubalik. Hagel, and Toews, I think, just do such a good job, obviously winning face-offs for Toews, but Hagel getting through the neutral zone cleanly and just sustaining pressure.
Well, I'd love to see Dominic Kubalik get the hot hand. He hasn't scored in 6 games. Maybe tonight's the night. Eric Gustafsson left point, Predator zone, put it behind the net, around to Taves against the right wing boards. To Jones straight away, a one-timer. Deflects wide, rebound, score! Brandon Hagel! Hungry for a goal, he went to the net down the right wing side, and there was a rebound off the Seth Jones shot. And Hagel put it in behind Saros. The Hawks lead the Predators 1-0.
Big goal by Hagel. Great energy from this line. They've had some good chemistry all night, but going hard to the net. You said it, John. Kubalik was right on the doorstep, but it was Hagel who charges the blue paint, gets his own rebound, and gets the crowd on their feet. And with that goal, it's time to break out the El Bandito. Celebrate every goal with Bandito Yankee Tequila.
Break out the Bandito!
I just had some the other night, John. Yeah? It's pretty good. Yeah, I hadn't had it in 9 months because I was pregnant, and I got to celebrate a couple nights ago. Finally taste it.
Good for you. You earned it.
Thank you.
To all the moms out there who have to go through that, boy, you have my undying respect.
Appreciated.
The stuff that, oh man, women are tough, I'll tell you. They really are. They are tough people. Well, 1-0 in favor of the Hawks. Here's Kane at center ice with a pass to Brinkett in over the Predator blue line. He was led into the zone by Kirby Dach, and this play is offside. That goal at 9:15 of period number 2. It's Hagel from Seth Jones, and I'm not sure if Jonathan Toews will pick up the second assist or not. We'll have to get the announcement.
Another assist by Seth Jones. Great to see him active offensively, but hard work by Hagel right there. An energy guy, and I think for me, he's been one of the most consistent players I've seen so far since watching the Hawks this season.
Draw just outside the Predator blue line at center ice. Kirby Dach will face off. Well, now he's been tossed out of there. It's going to be Brinkett facing off against Matt Duchene. And Dach pushing and shoving on the far side with Brenly. Duchene wins the draw back into the Preds end. Yossi will set up Duchene up the left wing to center ice with a pass, who then pushes the puck off a stick and down behind the Hawk net. McCabe back to get it. He'll carry out. Here's Jake McCabe to center ice, firing it off the boards and down in behind the Predator net. Puck eludes Saros, ends up the far side, but the Preds will take it. Luke Cunnin at center ice to Matt Duchene, Hawk line. This play is offside as Duchene flips the puck into the Hawk zone, but it's a delayed offside situation. They carry on. McCabe with a pass to Kane at center ice on the right wing, crisscrossing with the Brinkett over the Predator line. Will wave the puck down the left wing boards, in behind the net. It goes to the right wing corner to Brinkett. Spins it back in behind the Pred net, picked off by Fabro. He'll fire it up the left wing center ice, picked off now by Strome. To Kane in over the Predator line, poke checked away to center ice by Fabro. Puck over the center ice circle, picked up by Duchene, sent it off the inboards Hawk zone. Stillman had it for a moment, lost it. Grimaldi fed it up the slot, and a shot by Tomasino was turned wide. From the left point now, Carrier moves it to the line, deep slot Myers. To Tolvanen against the right wing boards, then top of the right circle where he fires. Glove save is made by Kevin Lankinen. He'll hold the puck and a whistle stops play. Took a goal away from his countryman, Ellie Tolvanen, who's got a pretty lethal shot from the tops of the circles. But Lankinen beat him with the glove.
Yeah, with traffic in front, that was a good save by Lankinen. That next shift after a goal is always an important one. You were right, John. That second assist was given to Jonathan Toews, and that's sponsored by ChevyDriveChicago.com. Check out Chevy's shop. Click and drive. Shop online 24/7 at ChevyDriveChicago.com.
Now let's hope by the end of the evening you're reading that again, Kaylee, and we're talking about a Jonathan Toews goal, which would be his first of the year. In behind the Hawk net. This is Carrier carrying to the far corner, reverses directions, walks in front with a backhand. He scores. An individual effort there by Alexander Carrier, who's a defenseman, well in deep in behind the Hawk net. He was able to shake a check in the far corner, walks it along the goal line, and then with a backhand shot, tucks it through the legs of Lankinen, and we're tied at 1.
I mentioned him earlier in the game. He's somebody who's had a really strong start to the season, but DeHaan is kind of caught out front. It looks like he's trying to defend both the middle and Carrier smart to see the blue paint and charge forward. It just gets behind Lankinen and in as he falls to the ice.
Well, the goals at 9:05 of period number 2 for Carrier. That's his first on the season. Ordinarily, you see somebody like Roman Josi doing something like that. He's used to being well in deep near the goal line of the opposition net, but somebody like Carrier who doesn't get the minutes that Josi would get. It's kind of a rare thing that we just saw. 1-1 the score, back underway in the Preds end. You got Carpenter and Philip Myers battling for the puck, and now Carrier will take it and cruise in behind his net stop and have a quick look. Carrier tried to angle a pass up the right wing, deflected away by Carpenter, but the Preds get it. Sissons into the Hawk zone on the right wing side, coughed up the puck. Murphy takes a hit from Trennan, put it behind the net near corner to Carpenter. He's hit by Jeannot. He shot a pass ahead for Kurashev. He deflects it down ice into the Preds end of the far corner. Colton Sissons there for Nashville. Passing across the rink to Myers. He'll send it back across on the right wing side. Preds line to Ekholm. He shoves it ahead now into the Hawk end behind the net. Trennan has it there, was shouldered off the puck by Murphy. The other way comes Taves through center ice. Taves slings the puck off the right side boards deep into the Preds end. Matt Benning back to get it. Carries out in front to Ekholm. Quick pass ahead, Johansson over the Hawk line on the left wing. Lost the bouncing puck. And Johansson took it back from center ice and dumps it in the left wing corner, Hawk in. Seth Jones then turned it over in front, look out, and a nice play there by Stillman. Somehow got a skate on that pass. Moving it ahead, here's Kubalik at center ice, dumping the puck to the left wing corner, Predator end, tried to get it to himself. He was shoved off the puck by Benning, and the Preds will get it back. Ekholm at center ice. Send it ahead for Tolvanen into the Hawk zone. He fires from the left circle, big save by Lincoln, and follow-up shot there from the youngster Tomasino, and Lankinen got in front of that as well. DeHaan with a head-man pass for Doc into the Predator zone. Pokes it left wing corner to Brinket. Out to DeHaan left point. High slot now for Murphy. Sends a bouncing shot toward the net. Get a whistle stopping play, and let's see what we have here. Another high sticking call. And we'll find out who this is going to after the break. 8:57 left in period number 2. Hawks and Predators tied at 1. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Say, play WGN Radio and connect to Chicago's very own
WGN. Power a house full of devices with the fastest Wi-Fi, only from Xfinity. Now through October 31st, ask how to get a special offer of $300 back when you get gig speed internet. Or get started with up to 50 megabits per second download speed for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and XFi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
It's beginning to look a lot like road trip season. Make sure your road trip ready checklist includes a free battery test at Advance Auto Parts. If it turns out you need a new battery, the perfect diehard for you is right there. Diehard is America's most trusted auto battery. It's reliable, durable, and powerful, which is important because your holiday road trip can't start if your car doesn't. Diehard is available at Advance Auto Parts and participating CarQuest locations. See store for details.
Jake and Christine knew they needed help renovating their dream home. As a Pella advisor, I make sure every step of getting new windows and doors is smooth, including setting you up with our Pella Care Guarantee. It covers everything from product to installation, with some of the strongest warranties in the industry.
Right now, you can elevate the look of your home with special offers from Pella Indianapolis. Visit PellaIndianapolis.com/radio to learn more.
Bring your pet to Tree Time Christmas Creations in Lake Barrington to meet me, Steve Dale, Saturday, November 13th, 1 to 3. Get advice, pet photos with Santa and Mrs. Claus. A portion of sales goes to Paws Chicago Foundation. Visit WGNradio.com/events.
We're tied 1-1 with 8:57 5:47 to go in the second period. Goals behind Hagel and Carrier for the Nashville Predators. And now the Hawks will be shorthanded for the second time in this game as Doc goes to the box for high sticking. Him and Fabro playing physical in front of the net.
Kirby trying to establish his position. Fabro trying to keep him out of there. Preds attack. Here's Tolvanen in the left wing corner. Ex of the Sioux City Musketeers of the USHL. The Yossi high slot, long wrist shot blocked in front. Tolvanen got it back left wing corner now. Yossi at the line, deep slot, long wrist shot, deflects wide. He's puck to the near boards. Tolvanen spins it behind the Hawk net around to Matt Duchesne beside the right circle. To the line, Yossi back to Duchesne. To Granlund back of the Hawk net. To Tolvanen left circle to Yossi high slot. Over to Duchesne right circle to Yossi high slot again. Sent it toward the net, deflected wide. Here's puck to the near corner. Murphy will get hold of it and pound it up the right side and all the way down. 1:15 on the Predator power play. New penalty killers out for the Hawks. As Yossi will settle it down in behind the Nashville net. No assist given on that Carrier goal, by the way. Here's Trennan dumping the puck off the end boards in behind the Hawk net. Trennan in to get it. Was stripped of the puck by Seth Jones. Put it around up the left wing, Brandon Hagel. Little saucer pass ahead for Carpenter. Didn't get through. Carrier broke that up. Got it to Novak. Novak into the Hawk zone. Avoids a check from Jones. Sends it over left circle. Tomasino fires. That's why. Puck rides around to Novak beside the right wing circle. Down to Trennan back of the net. Now across it goes to Carrier. He'll fire from the top of the left circle. Jones turned his foot sideways to block the puck. Carrier got it back to Novak in the high slot. He'll carry over to the left wing circle. Novak to the left corner. To Tomasino, left point. To the high slot, Carrier, long wrist shot. Blocker save Lankin. Follow-up shot by Novak is blocked in front by Jones. 15 seconds on the power play. Novak from the left circle again. To Cunnin. He tried to bring it out in front. Johan knocked that away. Then a follow-up shot now by Novak. Misses the Hawks net. Jones in the near corner corrals the puck. He'll flip it all the way down, and this will kill off the remainder of Kirby Doc's minor penalty. Hawks 2 for 2 on the PK tonight.
Well done by Seth Jones. A couple big blocks, and then he gets the clear there. And that's exactly what you're looking for from him. And I think he's done a nice job both on power play and penalty kill at his compete and doing exactly what the team needs him to do in that instance.
Here's Sissons to the loose puck along the right boards Hawk zone. Snaps it down in behind the net. Riley Stillman got hold of Jeannot there, but Jeannot kept the puck alive to Grimaldi. A wraparound try through the crease and wide. In behind the Hawk net, the puck taken by Sissons. Carries it around, drops it along the left boards to Benning. He sent it down to the left wing corner. Here's Grimaldi. Rocco Grimaldi chased out to the line by Doc. Made him give up the puck. Kane the other way over the Predator line. Down the right wing, stopping beside the circle. Hawks on a line change. Kane floats a puck into the high slot. And this hit the skate of one of the Predators. That's Jeannot, who then pokes it away, but it's kept in now left point. Gustafson to Kane, top of the right circle. Saucer pass into the high slot there for DeBrincat. He was defended on the play there by Ekholm. Now King got it back out of the right circle, carried behind the net, put it in front. Doc shoots! Oh! How does Saros stop that? Kirby Doc was 5 feet out in front of the Nashville net, and a perfect pass by Kane, and somehow UC Saros got down in the butterfly position and made that save.
Great job by DeBrincat near the blue line to just keep that one in, get it low, and then Kane makes a perfect pass. Doc gets his hand free for a second, and it's just enough to get that shot off. Like you said, John, unreal.
1-1 with 5:46 left in the second. We'll take a break. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Arby's Chicken Cheddar Ranch sandwiches are 2 for $6 every day of the week. For some people, just hearing the words ranch and chicken are enough to make them want 2 of them for $6. Well, okay then. Ranch, 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 creamy ranch, cool ranch, ranch. Chicken, chicken. 2 for $6.
Arby's, we have the meat. At participating Arby's for a limited time.
Hey, which glasses look better on me?
Oh, what's this?
Zenni's 3D virtual try-on. Pretty cool, right?
I don't know about the purple cat eyes.
I think they're fun. What about these tortoiseshell glasses? Or these rimless sunglasses? Oh, what about these clear frames?
Wait, are those prices real? Do they have glasses for men?
Yep. They also have affordable blue light glasses.
Seriously? At those prices? Get them all.
I like where this is going.
Zenni.com. Quality prescription glasses starting at $6.95. It's been said that in a forest of 100,000 trees, no two are alike. And it's in this natural beauty that TimberTech finds inspiration to create lifelike reflections of the look of real wood found in our high-performance decking products, perfectly capturing natural beauty without ever harming nature itself. TimberTech offers the real look of wood without ever compromising quality, performance, longevity, or design. All so you can build an outdoor space unlike any other. TimberTech. Go against the grain.
Chicago's very own 720 WGN. When and where you want us.
It's tied 1-1 now. It's tied with 5:46 to go in the second period. And the save of the night maybe by UC Saros on Doc.
Oh, yeah. From the draw, Hawks control. Murphy from the right point tosses a wrist shot that sails wide. Here's Dylan Strome with the puck in the left wing corner to Jake McCabe, left point. Sent it down the dasher to the area behind the Predator net. Mike Hardman there, battling against Dante Fabro, a BC guy against a BU guy. Put it out to the left point. A long wrist shot from McCabe is gobbled up by Saros, and he'll hold on. Dante Fabro played his college hockey at Boston University. The Hawks' Mike Hardman played his college hockey at Boston College. No doubt those two have a natural distaste for one another, never mind what they're doing in the National Hockey League.
Yeah, you love that rivalry. It's one of the best ones in college sports, and it's exciting.
I mentioned the Beanpot Championship that John Hines played in back in 1995. The adversary was BC. But on that Boston University team, they had Chris Drury, they had Mike Greer. I'm drawing a blank on the rest of them, but they had a powerhouse. Got an interference call to tell you about here against the Predators. Hawks are going to go back to the feeling good Sitco power play.
Well, some big saves here tonight. A couple by Lankinen, and then on the other end, Saros on Doc, and then a couple really good.
Nashville, 5, minor penalty, interference.
Shifts in the offensive zone for the Hawks, and they draw another power play.
Penalty at 14:38 of period number 2. Hawks get their second feeling good Sitco power play and the draw in the Predator zone. Circle to the right of Saros. One by Sissons to the corner. The Carrier to Sissons at the Predator line, and he'll backhand it all the way down. A race to the puck. Out of the net now, Lankinen sends the puck up the right side to Kane.
Blackhawks power play.
He sent it across the rink to Taves. Hawk line left wing. Now down to Seth Jones in front of the net. Jones leads it to center ice to Kane. Flips the puck over the Predator line off the left boards to the corner for Taves. And now it's in Kane's feet, and now reaching in, Ryan Carpenter pokes the puck free behind the net to the right corner to Brinkett. To Seth Jones right point. Slings it left point, Patrick Kane. Kane moving down the left wing boards. Mishandled the puck and then got it back and set it over to the right wing boards. To Brinkett's got it there. Down to Kane in the right wing corner to Taves, bottom of the right circle. To Kane, top of the right circle. Over to Jones, left circle. Shoots! Mass save, rebound. Jones fed it over for Kane in the right circle, and he found on the shot. To Brinkett along the left boards. Hit by Tanner Jeannot. Lost the puck. Carrier there for the Preds. Will fire it down ice into the Hawk end, and the Predators will change up their penalty killer.
Great pass by Seth Jones there. He takes the shot, gets the rebound, and is able to pass it to Patrick Kane. Oh, big collision there in the defensive zone.
Yeah, Grimaldi ran into Dylan Strome. I think it was totally accidental. Strome back on his feet. Back in the Predator zone. Here's Jones at the left point. Down to Kane, left wing corner with 30 on the power play. Back to Jones, left point, walking along the blue line to the deep slot. To Kane, top of the left circle. Behind the back pass to Jones, high slot. Wrist shot, blocked by Granlund. Puck deflects into the left wing corner. Dug out by Kane, but he had it swatted off his stick and down.
I'm sure Patrick Kane wants that one back, John. Just wide open in front, and he kind of fans on it.
Hawks in their last rush on this power play. Doc through center. Crossing the Predator line. Weaving down the slot. He couldn't get a clean shot away. Has the puck on his backhand. Preds at full strength. Gustafson doesn't see the man coming out of the box, but backhands it from the right wing side in on goal. Saros makes the save with the stick. And the loose puck taken out of there by Benning. He'll lift it through the air and down. Not far enough for icing, but far enough for the Preds to get a line change. And Gustafson passing up the right side for Kubalik. Off his stick to the Preds line. The Preds get it back. And then give it back. Kubalik now passing ahead Hagel over the Predator line on the right wing. Trying to squeeze through a check from Yossi. Lost the puck against the boards. Duchesne will flip it along the boards to the Hawk line. Murphy back to get it there. Murphy passing to Kara at center ice. To Hagel. He deflects the puck into the Preds end. And Carrier will send it ahead for Trennan into the Hawk end along the right side boards. There's Murphy putting a hip into Novak just inside the Hawk blue line. Puck fished out by Hagel, and he'll snap it off the boards to center ice to himself. Ekholm reaches to poke it away. Now Ekholm bothered by Jujar Kara, but eludes Kara, and then is hit by Kara as Ekholm dumps the puck to center ice. And Hagel backs it back into the Nashville zone. Hawks will go for a line change. Preds get it back. Ekholm passing up the left wing for Trennan. Hawk line. Deflects it down behind the net. Look out. Riley Stillman had it, lost it. In the far corner, Novak fishing for the puck along with the Hawks' Mike Hardman. And Stillman got the puck, and he's wearing an overcoat named Yakov Trennan. And finally, the Hawks get the puck. Murphy passing to center ice. Two Hawks collide as Hardman and Entwistle collide. Entwistle goes down, and he's injured.
Yeah, that did not look good, John. Entwistle's knee kind of clipped right off Hardman as he had no idea he was coming that way. And he's got his teammates around him, and it just didn't look very good.
Got a couple of collisions of guys not expecting to be in the path of another oncoming player. This time it's teammates.
Yeah.
And Mackenzie Entwistle up on his feet. He'll head to the bench.
Yeah, you hate to see that one. Earlier it was Dylan Strome, and that one, Hardman really couldn't avoid him in that instance, but I don't think either of them saw each other coming. It's just Entwistle took the worst of it. Knee-to-knee collision right there. It's a scary one.
Those two guys are like brothers. Going back to last year, Hardman assisted on Mackenzie Entwistle's first NHL goal, and a couple games later, Mackenzie Entwistle assisted on Mike Hardman's first NHL goal. So.
Well, it's good to see they're both on the bench, and although Entwistle's kind of hunched over right now, he looks to be okay.
He'll have a date with an ice pack later, Mackenzie Entwistle. Draw just outside the Predator blue line. 1-1 the score with 1:45 left in the second period. Drop of the puck. Grimaldi got to it at center ice. Flings it down the left wing boards to the corner, Hawk in, and then falls under Riley Stillman, who pushes the puck away, but the Preds get it back. Tanner Jeannot drops it down behind the net. Colton Sissons in to get the puck. Carrying away to the right wing boards. He'll turn around and fire. Stick save made by Lankinen, who then gloves it below the goal line, and we get a whistle. And now Seth Jones pushing and shoving with Tanner Jeannot. The linesman jumped in there and separated everybody. That Tanner Jeannot is a tough hombre. I don't know if you've ever seen him drop the gloves and go, but can he go?
I have. I mentioned it. I was talking to Chris Mason earlier, and he said he's just kind of been a beast. He's driving that line, a big energy guy. And John, unfortunately, I said it earlier. I thought that Entwistle looked okay, but apparently he went back down to the locker room. Yeah. It looks like I saw him go back down. Hopefully he's okay and he makes a return.
He's in good company. Mike Gapsky, the head athletic trainer for the Blackhawks, will no doubt get him into the room where Dr. Mike Terry will have a look at him, check him out. Best in the business. Draw to the left of Lankinen. Won by the Hawks. DeHaan tries to clear it out. Kept in by Johansson as he gloves the puck, drops it to his stick. Put it to the right wing corner, Tomasino. Then beside the net now to Tolvanen. Sharp angle shot. Shoulder saved by Lankinen. Tomasino from the right circle tried to fire off the shot. Was met there by DeHaan. Kubalik with a quick handoff to Taves. He'll scoop it off of Johansson to center ice. Taves got the puck back into the Predator zone. Put it back to the left point to Kubalik. Slings it down to Taves along the left wing boards. He'll spin it behind the Preds net around to the right side boards. Seth Jones there. To Kubalik, high slot. To Doc in the left circle. Backhand! It went right through the crease, and it looked like Saros barely got a piece of it. Good chance there for Kirby Doc. Doc with a puck behind the Predator net. Sets up the left point. McCabe removes the puck right point. Jones tossing it down to Doc along the right wing boards. He put the puck into the corner and then chopped it away. Kubalik's got it along the right side boards. And Kubalik put a shoulder back into one of the Predators, knocking him down. That's Tomasino. Kubalik will head to the Hawks bench as the puck tumbles into the Hawk end. Jones with a pass up the right wing to Kane, short of the Predator line. Sweeps it down to the right wing corner in the Nashville zone. Cunningham to get it there. He'll send it around up the far sideboards to the Hawk line. McCabe's got it. He'll go for a skate with the puck behind the Hawk net. And he had Granlund in tow. McCabe is able to take it away to a safe area as the horn sounds, ending play in period number 2. So just like period number 1, the teams will head to the dressing rooms tied at the end of the frame. Shots on goal after 2 periods favoring the Blackhawks 17-13.
Yeah, the Hawks did a nice job there, and I think both teams playing a little bit more physical, but both goaltenders had some big-time saves in that period. It should be an exciting third.
No question about it. Score is tight like this. You just wonder, Derek King in his NHL coaching debut with the Blackhawks, at some point, does he shorten his bench, or does he just keep rolling the lines the way he did in the American Hockey League? You know, I asked him that this morning. And he said that, in the American Hockey League, it's pretty simple. You just roll your lines. But National Hockey League is a little more on the line there, so you have to be a little more judicious.
Yeah, we've seen some good chances, too, from players like Doc, who we heard from in the first intermission. And like I said, both goaltenders had to be sharp in that period. I liked what we saw from the chances we got. And, again, the Hawks doing a nice job at trying to stay above the puck.
Waiting for our guest to arrive downstairs. These games, by the way, Kaylee, between the Predators and the Blackhawks, they always seem to end up this way, even though the score can get lopsided one way or the other. Lately, it's gone the Predators' way, but it's always this tenacious, nasty, hard-working, gritty kind of. It's never the wide-open, free-flowing kind of game that we used to see back in the 80s when Pop played. And, those were, these are entertaining as well, but it's just a style of play the Predators deploy. They do it well. And so we'll see what we get the rest of the way. Right now we're going to head downstairs, and we're going to join our guest, Connor Murphy, Blackhawks defenseman. Connor, we really appreciate you joining us here in the intermission. John Weideman along with Kaylee Chelios. Hey, a game like this, Kaylee and I were just talking about it. These games against the Predators, they take an awful lot of work to get through, and I know you've played in a lot of these. What do you think we're looking at here in the third period? More of the same?
Yeah, definitely more of the same. I think they're a team that wants to stick with that, and they want to let the other team break before they do, and they're not going to change from their structure and their identity as a team. So that's the challenge for us, to face that and not crack and get away from what we do.
Hi, Connor. What do you like about some of the adjustments you guys made to create some offense and really challenge Saros in the second period?
I think we're playing pretty free. I think guys are really playing for each other to try to support when we're coming out of our end, and it's catching them off guard. I think we got some fast forwards, and when they're able to use their speed and connect on plays and slash and support for each other and chip around their D, we get a lot of those chances and get them chasing back to their net and trying to recover. And when they do that, they're not able to sort well, and that allows us to go low to high and get a lot of action around their net that they have a hard time sorting.
Connor, you and Jake McCabe have been blocking a fair number of shots, and I know that's not new to you. I mean, you've been doing that pretty much your whole National Hockey League career, but against a team like Nashville, that when they get the puck in their end, they seem to prefer to get the puck back to Yossi, who will either shoot the puck or make a pass to a forward, and many times that puts you in the unenviable position of having to block that shot. I mean, talk about that challenge if you can.
It's a little easier to block it when it's from the point versus the one-timers in closer range from the middle of the ice in the slot. So you have that choice as a D-man when they're going to shoot it from the point. You got to be boxing out your forward in front of the net so he doesn't get a tip or a rebound. And on top of that, if you can read it, you can step in front. That's the old Duncan Keith way of stepping in front of pucks and stopping those wrist shots.
We saw some pretty good block shots by Seth Jones on the penalty kill, Connor, and just your special teams tonight. I know you don't score on the power play. How much momentum do you get in confidence when they're rolling the way they are?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think when those guys can get touches and get feeling the ozone, Kaner, Cat, Taser, Docker, and especially Jonesy, they get into the game more and get feeling it, so that's big for us.
Well, Murph, we really appreciate your time here in the intermission, man. Get some fluids and go get them in the third period.
Guys, appreciate it.
All right, Connor Murphy, Blackhawks defenseman, has been our guest. After 2 periods, we're tied up at 1. Joe Brand standing by, and Blackhawk Central will have a full intermission report, followed by action in the third period in Derek King's Blackhawks debut as a head coach in the National Hockey League. Hawks are hoping to squeeze out a win against their Central Division rival, the Nashville Predators. We'll find out if all that's going to happen in just a little while. Intermission coming up right after these messages. This is Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
It came on a night like any other, with power unlike anything else on Earth. Using beyond advanced active ingredients like bicyclopyro, Acuron GT post-emergence corn herbicide is here to annihilate tough weeds. Advanced technology, enhanced control, Talk to your Syngenta retailer about Acuron GT. Always read and follow label instructions.
We wanted to build a wood deck without, the wood.
TimberTech presents another deck declaration.
Hi, I'm Lauren Watson. We're a family of 5 in upstate New York. When we decided to add a deck, we wanted it to fit in with the natural environment without, of course, hurting it. TimberTech was perfect. It looks so much like real wood, and by recycling and repurposing, they're making a big difference for planet Earth. I'm not going to tell anyone else what to build, but my TimberTech, it's the absolute best.
TimberTech, go against the grain.
We are back and we are masked. Join me, Dean Richards, for my annual Tree Time Holiday Spectacular Sunday morning show broadcast. Get a 15% Dean's discount Sunday, November 14th, 9 to 1. Tree Time Christmas Creations in Lake Barrington. See WGNradio.com/events.
That's the sound of one of my favorite customers ever. His name's Jeremy. His dad Frank called me when it was time to replace their drafty old windows and to take advantage of our limited time sale. As a dedicated Pella advisor, I make getting new windows and doors simple. And when it comes to installation, nobody does it like Pella. Our local team can typically install in just a day.
Right now, you can elevate the look of your home with special offers from Pella Indianapolis. Visit PellaIndianapolis.com/radio to learn more.
Imagine a fast food rib sandwich. No, stop! Not that one! Please stop! Now instead, imagine a very real country-style rib sandwich. Smoked pork ribs, Gouda. Whoa! Pretty freaky that you're somehow imagining the exact same rib sandwich Arby's has right now for a limited time. Imagine that. Arby's, we have the meat.
At participating Arby's for a limited time.
A gift of fine jewelry holds so much meaning. It can really mark a moment. That's why I love being a jewelry consultant at Shane Company. I get so much joy helping our customers find something special for the people they love. Like the customer in the military who wanted to propose to his girlfriend before he was deployed. We rushed to get the engagement ring ready for him, and he was overwhelmed with gratitude. Or the customer who survived cancer. The whole time she was in treatment, her grown daughter was by her side, taking care of her. She told us her daughter had a heart of gold, and to show her appreciation, she gave her a 14-karat gold heart necklace. Another customer came in to get his wife a gift to celebrate their growing family. They were adopting a baby. He picked out a beautiful necklace with the child's birthstone. It's precious moments like these that make my job so meaningful.
Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company and ShaneCo.com.
It's time for an intermission update. Here's Joe Brand.
A 1-1 tie through 2 periods here at the United Center. Hawks were first to strike, but then Nashville came right back with the equalizer. Hawks still out shooting Nashville 17-13. Neither team able to capitalize on a power play goal just yet, despite these two prominent power play teams. But we've had 40 solid minutes of Blackhawks hockey. We'll see what's in store for the final 20 as we take a look around the NHL. Again, this is 1 out of 5 games going on in hockey tonight. One final as the Red Wings do hang on to the victory over the Vegas Golden Knights, a 5-2 winner for Detroit. Red Wings are now 6-5-2 as Vegas gets back down to 500. They're 6-6-0. A couple other games going on right now. Former Blackhawk Brandon Saad scoring in the first 13 seconds of the St. Louis Blues game as they're visiting the Anaheim Ducks. They're through 1 period out in California. The New York Islanders lead the Minnesota Wild 1-0 through 1 period as well. Anders Lee with his 3rd goal of the season as they're getting ready to start the 2nd period up in Minnesota. The Dallas Stars visiting the Vancouver Canucks later on tonight as well. And again, the Hawks and Predators are tied up at 1. Elsewhere around the Chicagoland area, the Bulls are off. They'll play tomorrow hosting the Brooklyn Nets as they welcome them to the United Center. The Chicago Fire fall to Columbus in their series finale 2-0. However, the Chicago Red Stars have advanced to the semifinals with a victory over Gotham FC. The Bears are off tonight, and today they'll have Monday Night Football against the Pittsburgh Steelers tomorrow night. Some other games in the NFL. In that NFC North, the Green Bay Packers fall to the Kansas City Chiefs 13-7. Minnesota falls to Baltimore 34-31. And as we mentioned earlier, the Indianapolis Colts beat the New York Jets 45-30. Also, the LA Rams leading Tennessee right now 3-0. They've got about 2 minutes left in the first quarter over in L.A. One other note, Major League Baseball, Carlos Rodon does not receive a qualifying offer from the Chicago White Sox. That'll put the all-star pitcher into free agency for the second straight year. A 1-1 tie between the Hawks and the Predators as they're trying to give their new head coach Derek King the win in his debut. When we come back, we'll break down that second period with Kaylee Chelios. All here on Blackhawks Hockey, 720 WGN.
Siraj. It's WGN, the original social media.
Angie's List is now Angie, and caring for your home just got easier. Whether you need help with routine maintenance or a dream remodel, Angie makes it easy to see reviews, compare quotes, and connect with top local pros who can get the job done right. Plus, you can see upfront pricing and instantly book hundreds of projects. No phone tag, just the work you need done at a time that works for you. Angie's got your to-do list covered from start to finish. Book your next home project today at Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
National Wreaths Across America Day is Saturday, December 18th. You can join in the mission to remember our fallen heroes, honor those who currently serve and their families, and teach younger generations about the value of freedom. A $15 donation to Wreaths Across America sponsors a fresh balsam remembrance wreath. These wreaths have become a symbol of America's respect for those who have served and no longer walk with us. Sponsor a wreath today. Visit www.wreathsacrossamerica.org.
1-1 tie through two periods here at the United Center. Blackhawks trying to take down the Nashville Predators in their first ever meeting against their division rival. Along with Kaylee Chelios, I'm Joe Brand, and we've seen two power plays for Nashville, but not even one shot for the Predators with a man advantage. What have you liked from the Blackhawks' PK so far?
I really like their PK. I think some great individual efforts. Seth Jones had a couple big blocks and a clear, and then Entwistle had a really good play, just taking away a lane, and it led to Kara being able to clear it, and then Entwistle nearly had his second shorthanded goal of the season. So I like to compete there. They're doing a good job at just paying attention to the details of the game, getting sticks in lanes, blocking shots, and they're not allowing the Predators to set up any set plays off the faceoff or get those seam passes.
Derek King's main plan of attack was keeping the game simple. How simple have the Hawks been, do you think, after 40?
Really good. I think simple, and maybe that makes for a more boring game in some sense, but that's what the Hawks need, a little bit more of that. And I think they've done, like I said, a great job at staying on the defensive side of the puck and not allowing the Predators to get those outnumbered rushes. So it's been simple, and it's led to some really good offense for them in the second period, I thought.
We talked a lot about Kirby Dach in that first period, but he had a really explosive second period, couple of scoring opportunities. It almost looked Connor McDavid-esque weaving through the traffic on that one chance that he had. What have you really seen from 77 over this next period?
Yeah, he's great. I think he's done a nice job at using that big body to get through, and he's had two of the best chances in the game, and Saros has had to make some 10-bell saves on it, including that first one right in front from Kane. I don't know how that didn't go in. So I like his game a lot. He's taken a couple penalties, but I think he's more than made up for that, and his team has held it down like we talked about on the penalty kill.
John's gone now, so just want to let you know you're doing a great job. He making you feel okay?
Oh, yeah. John's the best. I mean, he's one of my favorite voices in sports, so it's kind of surreal getting to call a game with him. And I have to say, too, Troy Murray, I love seeing him on the road in Tampa my last few seasons, and when I come here, and I could never replace him, but it's an honor for me to be able to step in here in his absence, and we're rooting for him and hope all the best for him. So thinking of you, Troy, and I hope for sure to see you soon.
Absolutely. Well, we'll have Kaylee on for the next 20 minutes. The Blackhawks are trying to close out a victory over the Nashville Predators. We'll have our second period scoring recap brought to you by the College of DuPage coming up next. Hawks and Preds tied at 1. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
Chicago Gateway Green has been greening and beautifying Chicago for the past 35 years. Gateway Green is the oak leaf signs on the expressways and 100 gardens covering over 160 acres of roadside landscape that provide cleaner air. Gateway Green has planted thousands of shrubs, perennials, and trees and removed more than 1.5 million pounds of litter from expressways. Help Gateway Green in its mission by becoming an expressway partner and showcase your company to hundreds of thousands of consumers every day. Visit ChicagoGatewayGreen.org.
That's for you. Answer the call from patients who need plasma. Donations are down, so give plasma at a Grifols center and receive compensation. Visit grifolsplasma.com.
There's
There's a lot of screaming, division, partisanship. Is it more affirmation than information? What we're trying to do is something different, something everyone wants, the presentation of truth.
The Dahlman Report, weeknights at 5 p.m. only on News Nation.
Hello, Chicago. Ashley Banfield here. Tune into Banfield weeknights on News Nation and let's talk. Find us on Comcast, Channel 223, DirecTV 307, and AT&T UVerse 1180. That's Banfield weeknights at 9 on News Nation.
Over the last couple of summers, to the untrained eye, the soybean fields that stretch across our country must have looked like they've always looked, green and peaceful. But to a soybean farmer, something big happened. For decades, dicamba-based weed control systems were the standard. But more quickly than anyone expected, that changed. There are now tens of millions of acres planted with the Enlist weed control system. Why? Near zero volatility for one, reduced potential for drift for another. But the most important reason is the soybean itself. Pioneer brand Enlist E3 soybeans have a proven yield advantage over the competition, and of course, work perfectly with the Enlist weed control system. The momentum is shifting to Pioneer brand Enlist E3 soybeans. To see if it's time for you to reconsider what you're planting, contact your local Pioneer sales representative, and always read and follow label directions.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
WGN.
Period 3.
The third period is next. Here for a recap is Joe Brand.
And the second period scoring recap is sponsored by the College of DuPage. Is it time to elevate your career? College of DuPage has a multitude of degrees with classes starting next spring. Visit it'slikecod.com. The Blackhawks were first to strike in this one.
Eric Gustafson left point, Predator zone, put it behind the net, around to Taves against the right wing boards. To Jones straight away, a one-timer, deflects wide, rebound, score! Brandon Hagel, hungry for a goal, he went to the net down the right wing side, and there was a rebound off the Seth Jones shot. And Hagel put it in behind Saros. The Hawks lead the Predators 1-0.
Brandon Hagel leads all Blackhawks scorers in 5-on-5 goals with 4 of them. Seth Jones, Jonathan Taves, each with an assist. Number 11 for Jones, number 9 for Taves, and the Blackhawks led 1-0, but then less than 2 minutes later,
in behind the Hawk net. This is Carrier carrying to the far corner, reverses directions, walks in front with a backhand, he scores! An individual effort there by Alexander Carrier, who's a defenseman, well in deep in behind the Hawk net. He was able to shake a check in the far corner, walks it along the goal line, and then with a backhand shot, tucks it through the legs of Lankinen, and we're tied at 1.
First goal for Carrier on the year, and that's where we still stand, a 1-1 tie. Fans, don't forget, after tonight's game, tune into the Bitcoin of America Chicago Blackhawks post-game show. We'll have player and coach interviews, fan reaction, and game analysis. Until then, with a 1-1 tie, back over to Kaylee Chelios and John Weineman.
All right, thank you very much, Joe. And by the way, I was on headset up above you guys. I heard you give a nice shout-out to Troy Murray. Bud, if you're listening, I love you, bud, and miss you.
Yeah, Troy reached out to me a few days ago and heartfelt message, and it was just good to hear from him. But I've loved seeing him on the road in Tampa Bay, and certainly miss him tonight and always.
He was here in the booth. I think it was our last home game.
I heard.
And all of a sudden we started hearing this voice, and I looked at Paul Caponegri, he looked at me, I looked at Joe Brand. We couldn't figure out where this voice was coming from. And I turn around and I look, and it's Troy. He's back on the level behind us. And, oh, my gosh. Unreal. So anyway, hope to see you soon, bud. You take care. And keep battling. Third period underway. Here are the Hawks on the attack. Seth Jones into the Predator zone, firing from the right point. Blocker save made by Saros. Kirby Doc along the near boards, Preds in. Got his face up in the helmet of Fabro. And we get a whistle as the Preds are offside at the Hawk blue line. Kirby was in a one-on-one battle with Dante Fabro along the boards, and looked like Fabro got the crown of his helmet up under Kirby's nose, who's taller than Fabro, so that had to sting a little bit. And Kirby heads to the bench.
Yeah, it was earlier in the game, right, John? It was Doc who actually got under Fabro as they were battling in front of the net, so those two going at it all night.
Maybe a little payback by Fabro? Who knows? Long way to go in this one, though. I don't know. Now the puck tumbles back into the Predator zone off the draw at center ice. Ekholm back to get it. Sends it off the inboards over to Matt Benning. Back to Ekholm between the circles. Passing up the left wing. This eludes Rocco Grimaldi. Ends up down behind the Hawk net. Stillman sent it ahead to center ice. Hagel over the Predator line to Kubalik. Left circle. Steps it in on goal. And Saros is down with a butterfly save. Outstanding play by both Hagel and Kubalik, who got the shot away. Kubalik could have caught that puck on the backhand part of his blade and then done something with it, but instead he just swept it right on goal, and many times that's the play to make.
Yeah, I mean, those two have been really good, that line with Taze as well all night, and they've generated some good scoring chances. Earlier in the game, Kubalik had a chance, and he kind of put it on his backhand. That time, he just shot it, so I like the shoot-first mentality, and he's right on the doorstep here.
We're going to have to get Kubalik as a guest in the intermission here, Kaylee. I think get him a little interview karma. Because guys tend to take off their performance, tends to improve, I should say, when they interview with us. Here's Ujar Kara to the Predator zone, pulls up with a wrist shot from the slot, and Saros gloves it and holds on. Get a whistle-stopping play. And you got Philip Myers pushing Ryan Carpenter out of the crease. Linesmen are there to intervene. Faceoff stays in the Preds' end.
Well done by Kara there. Trennan steps up in the neutral zone, and it gives him a little bit more time and space to make a play as the Predators' defenseman was backed in on Saros, and he gets the shot off, and now an offensive zone faceoff.
Now that Yakov Trennan, he is built like a fortress.
Yeah,
the man is so strong and so stout. When he hits you, you really feel it. Here's Stillman firing it off the inboards, Predator zone, and the Karam went right out in front, but swept out of there by Carrier. On the right wing to Jeannot, and he'll fire the puck down in behind the Hawk net. Murphy swings it around at the right wing side. Kurashev trying to stab it out of the Hawk zone. Murphy's able to swat it off the stick of one of the Preds over the line to center ice. And now Myers pumps it off the left corner boards. Hawk zone bounces out into the slot. Yakov Trennan there. He'll turn from the left corner and spin it behind the net. The Citizens put the puck in front. Picked off by the Hawks' Connor Murphy. Over to Jujar Kara. Then a pass up the left wing. Philip Kurashev at center ice. He allows the traffic to go by and then drops the puck down between the circles Hawk zone to Riley Stillman, who promptly hands it off to Seth Jones as the Hawks make a line change. Jones sent a pass ahead over the center ice circle to Mackenzie Entwistle. He deflects it off the inboards into Preds' end. Yossi will carry to center ice, hit by Entwistle from the penalty boxes, but moves it in over the Hawk blue line. A shot from Tolvanen from the left wing boards is into the glove of Lankinen, and he'll hold on to the Hawk crease. And the face-off will ensue in the circle to Lankinen's right.
And that's an easy one to make for Lankinen right there, but I don't know if that's the first shot for the Predators so far in the period, but it's got a lot of confidence back there with the way Lankinen's played tonight and not enough Predators in front to really take away his eyes.
Predators really go hard to the net for the rebounds. That's kind of been their MO last couple of years. It's been very successful for them. Back in the Hawk zone, Mike Hardman takes the puck away, put it behind the net. Seth Jones will lift it out to center ice. Yossi caught it in his skate in front of the benches. Put it to his stick, sent it over to Tolvanen. Center ice on the right wing. He'll spin it down behind the Hawk net. Strome got ahead of the puck, lost it there. Here now Yossi in front of the net. Cuts away and fires the backhand wide. Tolvanen fires from the left point. And Entwistle got a stick on that, deflecting it across the rink. Hardman is able to push it to center ice. Here's Fabro back into the Hawk zone, down the right wing. From the corner, tried to center. Deflects behind the net. DeHaan clears it up the near side, not out. Grimaldi from the right point, down to Novak. Sent it across into the left circle, and the puck skips over the stick blade of Ekholm, who then turns over the puck now to Jones. Quick pass on the left wing to Hahn. He misses on a pass up ice, and this slides down. He'll wave the icing. DeBrincat got the puck to Patrick Kane, left corner. Checked off the puck by Benning. Granlund took it away. He'll pass up the right side. Luke Cunnin at center ice will spin it down in behind the Hawk net. Murphy put it in the near corner to McCabe. Chops it up the left boards to DeBrincat. And the pass across the rink. Connor Murphy center ice, front of the benches. Hit as he unloads the puck to the inboards in the Predator zone. Heading there, leaving it for Ekholm, who drives it around up the right side. Duchesne at center ice, hands it off to Trennan in over the Hawk line on the right wing. A little spinorama on the backhand. Ends up in on goal, but Lankinen was wise to that. Put the pad on it, knocking it wide. Murphy, a headman pass to Kane, then another lead pass now for Kubalik into the Predator zone to the right wing corner. Smothered with a check from Myers. Preds get it back and come out of their inlet by Carrier. Put it to the Hawk line to Tomasino on the left wing side. He'll spin it down behind the net. Yakov Trennan's got the puck there. Trennan now to the left corner. To Carrier, left point, trying to go point to point with a pass. Picked off now by Kubalik, who crisscrosses with Hagel in over the Predator line. Gave the puck to Hagel, firing from the left wing side. Never got too much on it. Turned away nicely there by Saros. And then Stillman fires it off the glass back of the net. Bounces out to Taves, to Jones in the corner. To Kubalik, left circle. To Taves, high slot, long wrist shot. Blocker save made by Saros. Kubalik just fanned on a shot. Feeling some frustration right now. Here's Myers, far corner, Predator zone. Scrapes it free to Carrier, back of the Predator net. He'll hold as the Predators get a line change.
That was a great play by Kubalik. He did fan on it, but he still had the presence of mind to know he had his defenseman right behind him and fed it to him. You could feel the pace of this game certainly pick up.
Now Kara, front of the Predators bench, checks his man, but the Preds get the puck. It's spun ahead by Tolvin into Sissons into the Hawk zone. He fires! And Lankin had got a piece of it, knocking it wide. An alert play by Kurashev to slap it out of harm's way. Then a redirected shot by Janot misses the Hawks net. Kara in the near corner. Sent the puck up and over the glass and out of play. Let's see, is this going to be a deflected puck or did this hit the top of the glass possibly? Let's see. Predators all trying to argue that Kara sent this out of play cleanly. But the linesman on the near side said, I believe that it hit a stick.
And what a save by Kurashev on that last shot going to the net. Thought Lankinen got a piece of it, but it was Kurashev getting back there and getting a stick on it, or that puck most likely would have ended up in the back of the net.
Well, the hand-eye coordination of these hockey players is something else. Really something, isn't it?
Great defensive play right by Kurashev right there.
Draw circle to the left of Lankinen. Kirby Doc facing off against Mikhail Granlund of the Predators. Granlund above 50%. Predators above 50% as a team on draws. Draw came back to Yossi, who ran right into DeBrincat, who knocked him down. Then DeBrincat draws a tripping penalty, passing to Jones over the Preds line. Jones drops it off right corner to Kane. On the bench is Lankinen. Hawks with a 6 attacker to an empty net. Here's Kane through the high slot. Holding Kane to the left wing circle. Bats it back to Taves, left point. Swings it to Jones now in the deep slot. To Kane, right circle, and he tried to make a pass. It bleeds off his stick blade, and it's touched by Colton Sissons, and the whistle blows. So Roman Josi, the leading scorer for the Predators, will get the gate for 2 minutes for tripping.
Nashville, number 59, 2 minutes, tripping.
Nice work by Alex DeBrincat there. He's the one who draws that penalty, and this is a big power play coming up for the Blackhawks. As I said, the pace has certainly picked up in this third period. Special teams, like I mentioned too, has been a bright spot in the power play so far tonight. Has looked good despite not getting the goal, but nice defensive play by Alex DeBrincat drawing that penalty.
So it's the Hawks' third feeling good Sitco power play. Sissons against Taves on the draw. Taves wins it to DeBrincat, top of the circle. To Jones at the line. To DeBrincat, left circle, put it across the Kane. One-timer! Oh, and a big save by Saros. Kane got it back below the goal line, put it in front, and it's turned wide, and now DeBrincat a follow-up shot for the left circle. That's blocked. Now loose puck at the Preds line. Janot battling with Seth Jones. Jones has to win the battle for the puck all the way back into the Hawk zone as he's able to fight off Janot. 1:30 on the Hawk power play. This is their third of the night. Kane picks up the puck. Hawk zone, carries through center ice, got it to Taves over the Preds line left wing. He goes down as he's tripped, but Kane took it back left corner. Sends a puck to the left point to Jones, down to Taves beside the left circle, the high slot to bring it with a shot. That deflected off of a Predator player sticking up off the glass. Puck rebounds on the right wing side to Granlund, and he'll clear it all the way down. 1:05 on the Hawk power play. Jones from behind the Hawk net. Carries to the Hawk line, drops the puck back into the Hawk end. DeBrincat oncoming, has it to Kane through center ice. Put it in over the Preds line along the right boards to Kurashev. Down to DeBrincat. Kept it going behind the Preds net, but it's picked off by Myers, who will clear it all the way down. Here's Lankinen behind the Hawk net, keeping the puck away from the Predators' Rocco Grimaldi. To Kurashev, will put it behind the Hawk net, and it's picked up by Eric Gustafsson. Drops it off in the Hawk zone to Dylan Strome through center ice and over the Preds line. Strome put it in front to Doc. He shoots and a blocker save is made by Saros. What a chance for Kirby Doc. Doc now against the left boards to the high slot. Kurashev for Gustafsson to Kubalik, top of the right wing circle. 15 seconds on the power play to Doc beside the left circle. Put it beside the net. Strome. He put it out in front. Kubalik with a one-timer, and Saros is down with a butterfly save. He'll hold the puck, and the whistle will stop play. Boy, UC Saros is the best penalty killer on this Nashville team.
Yeah, he's been their MVP in this period. I mean, that chance by Doc, he's had 3 of them tonight and just got robbed by Saros on all 3. Great entries by the Hawks on the power play, and they've had some really dangerous looks. Like you said, Saros is keeping this one even at 1.
Well, the draws in the circle to Saros' left. 7 seconds left on the Hawk power play. Kirby Doc will take the draw against Ryan Johansson of the Predators. And Johansson wins it to Carrier back of the net. He'll drive it around the right wing dasher and all the way down. This will kill off the remainder of Roman Yossi's penalty. And the Preds are 3 for 3 on their penalty kill here tonight. Hawks come back up ice. Puck turned over into the Predator zone. Taken back by Carrier. Carrier knocked down at center ice in front of the penalty boxes by Kirby Doc, but Ekholm will continue on into the Hawk zone. Flips one off over the net off the glass. Duchesne with a puck right wing corner. Fends off a check from DeHaan. Here's Matt Duchesne flipping it to Johansson left circle to Ekholm. Right point, spins it left point. A long shot from Myers. Stop, rebound. Duchesne fired. Lincoln came out with a glove save. He got the cheater portion of the glove on that puck, robbing Matt Duchesne of a goal. Yossi against the left wing boards. Coughed up the puck to Kirby Doc. He'll backhand it through the air on the left wing into the Predator zone. DeBrincat turning away to the half board. Sets up the trailer. Stillman, who shanks a one-timer down onto the stick of Yossi in front of the Preds net. He'll pass ahead to Duchesne at center ice, who snapped it off the glass behind the Hawk net. Puck rides up the near side. Stillman head to Taves at center ice to Hagel over the Preds line. Top of the right circle. Flipped it in front. It was intended for Kubalik. The pass just missed. Now Taves battling with Tomasino for the puck near corner. Now in front. Here's Hagel with a shot. That's turned out of there. Hagel didn't get all of it. Here the Preds the other way. Novak into the Hawk zone. Dropped it off Grimaldi to the right circle. Put it down toward the net. Turned wide out by Lankin. And here come the Hawks the other way. Kubalik passing to Hagel. Through center ice over the Preds line left wing. He shoots. And a blocker save made by Saros. Carrier in the far corner. Turns into a check from Kubalik. Hagel goes down. He's slow to get up in the Preds end. He is going to head to the Hawks bench, holding his elbow, as the Hawks will try and get a line change here. Dylan Strome, Predator line left wing. Gave the puck to Hardman over the line. Down the left wing and in behind the net. Fed it up the slot. Kept in by McCabe. Put it to the right point. And a one-time shot by Gustafsson was blocked in front. Preds clear there end as Fabro will sling it down ice into the Hawk zone. And Brandon Hagel's going to head to the dressing room. That's not good. Preds get the puck back in the Hawk zone. Yossi lost it along the far boards to Gustafsson, who turns and spins it all the way down. Icing will be called here to the Hawks. Hagel could be a significant loss for the Blackhawks.
I agree. That's a really big loss. That line has looked great all night, but he's somebody who I mentioned earlier I think has been one of their more consistent players night in, night out. His compete and his ability to get the puck from one end to the other cleanly through the neutral zone. So that's a tough loss to see, and both teams kind of exchanging opportunities but defending well as well.
And we'll see if we can get some kind of report on Brandon Hagel's condition. Inside the Hawk zone near corner, Luke Cunning got it to the right wing half boards to Yossi, who put the puck down to the corner again. Brandlin battling there with the Hawks' Jake McCabe. Puck pops out to Cunning beside the right wing circle, and then he's bothered by both Gustafsson and Hardman. Hardman's able to chip the puck down to the Predator line. Philip Myers there will step ahead and backhand the puck off the inboards Hawk zone. McCabe will gun it around the right side to Philip Kurashev. Hawk line, hands it off to Carpenter coming by. Through center ice and over the Preds line down the right wing. A sharp angle shot. Stick save made by Saros. And Trennan will lead Myers to center ice with a pass to Granlund at the end of his shift. He dumps the puck to the right wing corner Hawk zone. Calvin DeHaan's able to work it free, but not out. Trennan took it away from the boards, tried to center, picked off by Kara. Head to Kurashev at center ice to Carpenter. Hit at the Preds line as he dumps it to the left wing corner and down in behind the Predator net. Sissons took it away from Kurashev. Moving it around at the left wing to Trennan, then to Benning at center ice. And spin it down the boards behind the Hawk net. Jeannot giving a bump as he put the puck into the right corner to Sissons. Winds it behind the Hawk net. Around it goes to the left point. Tanner Jeannot there. They sent it in behind the Hawk net. Sissons battling with Murphy. Murphy got to the puck in the corner and then lost it to the half board. Jeannot battling with Kirby Dach. Dach has got position on him and is checking Jeannot into the corner boards. And Trennan's in there to reach and scrape it out of there, put it around to the right point. Now Yossi down to Trennan, right circle, fed it out in front. That was intended for Jeannot. He was taken down, no penalty called. They continue to play, and now the puck is passed from Johansson across the rink over the line to center ice, forcing the Predators to regroup. Then Yossi dumps the puck down the boards into the Hawk zone. You hear the linesman confer, yelling offside. 7:48 left in period number 3. Hawks and Predators tied at 1, and they're going to bring the face-off all the way down into the Nashville zone in the circle to the right at UC Saros.
A lot of action. It's been a fast-paced period, and a lot of action, as I said. Lankinen making a really big save earlier on, and Saros before him has made some 10-bell saves against the Hawks on their power play. And you mentioned Hagel not on the bench right now, and it's Kubalik, Taze, and DeBrincat, it looks like, in the offensive zone for this faceoff.
Taves against Ryan Johansson on the draw. Circle to the right of Saros. The drop of the puck. Predators get it. Fabro hitting the near corner. Passing on the right wing at center ice to Johansson. He'll dump the puck to the right corner Hawk zone. Seth Jones to get it. Quick pass up the left wing. Gustafsson deflects the puck to center ice. Myers took it ahead of the Predator line. Over to Carrier, and he'll advance it off the left side boards off Tomasino, sticking down behind the Hawk net into the near corner. Gustafsson tried to clear it out. Kept in by the Preds Myers. Moves it down to the corner, then back to Myers' right point. A long shot. That hit Johansson in front. Deflects away. Tomasino back of the Hawk net to the puck. He and Seth Jones now battle to the left wing corner, and Jones pushes him off the puck. Moves it over to Gustafsson. Banks a pass up the left wing for Kubalik. He'd looked the wrong way, and the puck goes all the way down for icing against the Hawks.
Tough for Kubalik right there. He's breaking up the ice like he has all night. He's done a nice job at driving the Predators defenseman and taking him with him to the net, and has created some good scoring chances for that line of Hagel, Taze, and Kubalik. Hagel not on the ice. DeBrincat filling in for him on that line right now, but just a little hesitation there as he turned and tried to find the puck.
So Taves will face off now in the circle to the right of Lankinen against Mikhail Granlund of the Predators. And they get in there with their sticks. Linesman's going to make them do it again. Saying something to Dominic Kubalik before the next draw as well. Players were moving. Defensive zone draw. The Hawk players are trying to position themselves so that if the Predators do get control, they'll be in position to get a block or maybe make a defensive play, and the Preds get control off the draw. Ekholm carrying down behind the Hawk net around to the right circle. Will turn and fire it in front. Deflects through the left circle. Here's Duchesne, put it across to Granlund. He fires from the right circle. This deflects up into the protective netting and out of play. 6:48 left in the third. Hawks and Predators tied at 1. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Jake and Christine knew they needed help renovating their dream home. As a Pella advisor, I make sure every step of getting new windows and doors is smooth, including setting you up with our Pella Care Guarantee. It covers everything from product to installation, with some of the strongest warranties in the industry.
Right now, you can elevate the look of your home with special offers from Pella Indianapolis. Visit PellaIndianapolis.com/radio to learn more.
It's a touchdown of savings at Andy Moore Ford. And we're kicking off the season with 0% APR financing on all new 2021 Ford F-150s. We make it easy to find the perfect truck at Indiana's largest Ford dealer for 20 consecutive years. Find your Ford this football season online at andymoreford.com. Stock number T35411. 0 down payment. 72 monthly payments at $1,389 per 1,000 borrowed. $199 fee excluded. Must finance through Ford credit financing. See dealer for full details. Expires 10/4/2021. Based on total rental and car truck sales. Report on new Fords in Indiana for 2020 for Ford Motor Company.
The independent agents that represent Indiana Farmers Insurance know if you want to earn a farmer's business, you first have to earn their trust. Farmers have enough to worry about, so it's great to know that we have their backs, that we know what's important to their business, their family, and their life. They know we're in this together, and that's how work gets done. Visit IndianaFarmersInsurance.com to find the agent that's near you and right for you. That's IndianaFarmersInsurance.com.
Lou Manfredini helps you around the house Saturday morning starting at 6.
It's tied at 1 with 6:48 to go in the third period. As I mentioned earlier, the pace in this period has picked up. It's exciting. Great saves by the goaltenders. They've had to be sharp. And it's a big offensive zone faceoff coming up as the Preds have had a couple really good shifts of zone time in the offensive zone. So this is a big one for the Blackhawks. Jonathan Toews, who's been really good so far this season in the faceoff circle. If they can get this one and try to establish some zone time of their own, I think you got to give Lankinen a little bit of a break here.
I would second that. Derek King, new head coach of the Blackhawks, said this morning he wants his team to play fast, and they have.
Yep.
And they have outshot the Predators to this point in the game, 28-18. 6:40 left in the third, 1-1. Behind the Hawk net, Connor Murphy spins the puck up the left wing to Kubalik, head to Toews at center ice. He was checked off the puck in front of the penalty boxes by Cunnin, and the puck deflects into the Predator zone. Here's Josi back skating and then skating ahead up the left wing. Rink-wide pass for Granlund in front of the penalty boxes. He'll spin it down behind the Hawk net. Lankinen plays it to McCabe first, then over to Murphy, then around to Kane at the right side, then to Carpenter, Hawk line. Tried to scoop a backhander ahead for Kubalik, picked off by the Predators. Josi put it into the Hawk zone down the right wing to Duchesne. Carpenter shovels him into the right corner boards and off the puck. And then Carpenter works it ahead for Kara. And then Carpenter had a stick swept out of his hands there by Duchesne. And no interference call made. They let him play. Here's McCabe trying to spin the puck into the Pred zone. Picked off by Benning. Quick pass to Tolvanen over the Hawk line. Tolvanen fired from near the right point. That deflects wide. Jones overskated the puck, but along came McCabe to scoop it to center ice. Hawks will get it back. Gujar Kara, Hawk line left wing. Had the puck stripped away by Rocco Grimaldi of the Preds. Grimaldi to the right wing boards, Hawk in. Put it down to the corner for Novak, who lost the puck along the goal line left of the net. McCabe will spin it up the left side, and this hits Ekholm and tumbles down ice deep into the Predator zone. Myers hit behind his net there by Hardman. Tolvanen came along and got the puck, and he'll race out the center ice with it. With Dylan Strome in tow, Tolvanen into the Hawk zone. Let a shot go, hit the end boards. Bounces in front of the net there to Dylan Strome. He took it to a safe area, then put it over to Connor Murphy, who clears to center ice. The other way come the Predators. Novak into the Hawk zone to the right wing boards. Fed it back, top of the left circle. Here's a shot by Carrier over the net. Brennan got it back behind the net, winds it around the left wing, but nobody there but Alex DeBrincat. To Doc through center ice, over the Predator line, high slot, drops it off to Kane. The pass was in his skates. The other way come the Preds, 3-on-2, led by Carrier to Sissons over the Hawk line to Carrier, and Calvin DeHaan upset him as he put the semi-hip check into him, and Carrier went flipping right over the top. Preds never got a shot away. Kane and DeBrincat now to center ice. DeBrincat to the Preds line, over the line to Kane down the slot, and he had it on his stick. Had it knocked off of his stick by a Pred stick. DeBrincat took the puck back near the left point, spins it over into the right wing corner Predator zone. And Myers is there for the Preds. He'll put it in behind the Predator net near corner to Josi. Outlets up the middle of the ice to center ice to Cunnin. He deflects the puck off the inboards Hawk zone. Jones spins it around, not out. Josi left point. Down to Johansson. He coughed up the puck and the Hawks get it back. Kara now takes a handoff from Kurashev to the Predator blue line. Puts the puck down to the inboards and in behind the net. Runs into a check. Carpenter came along. Scoops the left point now to McCabe. He'll spin it in behind the Preds net. Way it goes to the right wing corner to Kurashev, who waves it back in behind Carpenter, left corner to McCabe, left point. Over to Jones, right point, along. Snap shot, deflects in front, loose puck. And Kara put it toward the net. It was blocked. In behind the net now. Kurashev wins a battle for the puck. Tried to bleed a pass in front, picked off by the Preds. Johansson will clear to center ice. McCabe took it back. Leaves the puck over the center ice circle. Jones to Toews over the Preds line. Toews now muscling into the left wing circle. Benning was able to strip the puck away. And then Benning carried to center ice and lost the puck back into the Preds end. Johansson clears to center ice, picked off by Toews. Back into the Predator zone, left wing side. Battling with Benning to the corner. And the puck is taken back by the Preds. Duchesne will lift it out over the center ice circle. Connor Murphy there for the Hawks. 2:44 left in the third, 1-1. Here's now Kubalik into the Pred zone. Long wrist shot from the high slot. Turned out of there by Saros. Hawks get the puck back at their line. Murphy to Strome on the right wing of center ice. Whips it across to DeHaan on the left wing side. He'll dump into the left wing corner Pred zone where Benning and Doc collide, but the puck pops out to DeBrincat left circle. Tried to center. Batted away. DeBrincat got it back. Right circle. Kane kicks it to a stick and fires. And that's blocked by Ekholm. The other way come the Preds. Duchesne to the Hawk line on the left wing side. Was met there by Stillman. Predators have too many men on the ice and the penalty's not called. Here's Trennan down the right wing Hawk zone. He's got away a backhander. Turned out of there by Lankinen with the glove. And then the puck spun to center ice by Stillman. Preds get it back. Carrier at center ice on the right wing. Dumps the puck down beside the Hawk net. Jones leaves it there for Doc. To DeBrincat, rink wide pass for Kane is just behind him. Bounces to Yossi instead at the Predator line. Yossi back through center. In over the Hawk line. Fed the right circle for Jeannot. To Yossi now against the right wing boards. Yossi turning on Kane. Lost the puck. Kane's got it. Kane now flips it over to Stillman between the circles. Hawk in. Then a pass up the right side for DeBrincat at center ice. He becomes entangled with a Predator player and deflects the puck down in behind the Preds net. 1:20 left on the scoreboard clock for regulation. Here's Fabro. Moving the puck to the Preds line now to Ekholm. Thanks a pass had for Johansson. He'll spin it down in behind the Hawk net. McCabe took it away. Here's McCabe with some room on the far side. Banks it off the glass to center ice. Ekholm waves at it, lost it. Strome got it back inside the Preds line to the right corner. Here's Strome back in the net, looking to center and does. To Kubalik, he'll fire from the high slot, blocked by Johansson. 50 seconds left in regulation. Kubalik with the puck behind the Preds net. Wraparound try, and Saros held the near post and stopped that. The other way, Tomasino for Nashville, up the left wing to center ice. Lost the puck in front of the benches. Took it back and then fires it off the glass in behind the Hawk net. McCabe down to get it with 30 seconds left in regulation and a 1-1 tie score. Here's Jake McCabe to center ice. Bank pass to Carpenter over the Preds line. Tried to hand it down the right wing for Kara. Broken up by Granlund. He'll spin it to the Hawk blue line. Calvin DeHaan is there. Off the bench is Doc. DeHaan gives the puck to Doc in front of the benches. He tried to dump it into the Preds zone. Batted back now to the Hawk end by Granlund. Kara is able to relieve pressure, sending it to center ice. Tolvanen fires the puck off the inboards, and in Derek King's debut as Blackhawks head coach, the Hawks have earned a point out of this one. 60 minutes of regulation have come and gone, and the Blackhawks and Predators will try to decide this one in overtime. Kaylee, your thoughts?
Well, Derek King said he was excited, he was nervous, and now he's got his first overtime up here, and it's going to be a good one. I think the Hawks finished strong. They stayed well on the defensive side of the puck, but they also created some offense and hopefully some momentum as they take it into overtime here. Kubalik just at the end there, he's just been fighting it tonight, snake bitten. He's gotten there, he just can't quite get the puck through, but who knows, maybe overtime he'll feel it.
But don't you believe that the way he's going, he's just within an eyelash of breaking through.
I've liked his game all night tonight. I think he's done a great job, as I said earlier in the game, at just driving through to the net and creating plays, and that last one-timer, it just can't quite get it through, but like you said, he'll get rewarded. He's working hard tonight, and I think the Blackhawks, as I said, had a strong finish to that third period.
Well, the Hawks are 0-2 in overtime, and the Predators are 1-0 in overtime so far this season. We'll see who prevails here tonight. Each team will get a point out of this one, as I mentioned. Coming into the game, the Hawks had 4 points. They've now got 5, so something to build on. You're Derek King and the boys. I mean, all the efforts that they've had here to this point in the season haven't produced that many wins. Obviously, only one. But in the last 5 games, we've seen strong games out of the Blackhawks against opponents like Carolina. They got nothing out of that. That was a 1-goal loss. St. Louis Blues, that was a 1-goal loss. Could easily have been a 1-goal win. You never know, both of those games. So it's great to see the boys get some kind of a reward regardless of how this ends up. Maybe, and hopefully, this will end up with the Hawks prevailing in OT.
Yeah, they've played well. They've played smart tonight, and they certainly warranted getting at least a point out of this game. It's been a fun one to watch. Nashville's been as you mentioned earlier, John, they've kind of forced these low-scoring, tight-checking games, but I thought that third period had a lot of great opportunities, exchange, great goaltending, and now it's going to get even better.
We're going to see a lot of Roman Josi, and he's out there right now. If the NHL still had the Rover, Kaylee, back in, I think it was the 30s or the 40s when the NHL had the Rover, it was like a sixth guy that wasn't assigned a particular position. He was just one guy that just took the puck, and he was all over the place. If the NHL had that position, Roman Josi would fill out the prototype better than anybody I know.
Yeah, he's a beast back there, and he's doing it all for the Predators. 12 points in the 12 games that they've played. 11 games, excuse me.
Well, the Preds control off the draw. Matt Duchene has a 3-game goal streak going. That's on the line right now. Josi has the puck in behind the Preds net, hands it off to Ryan Johansson. Carries to the Preds line, drops it back into the Preds end to Josi. Weaving through center ice and in over the Hawk line. Gave it to Johansson, top of the left circle. To Duchene through the high slot to the left point. Drops it there for Josi. Josi down the left wing. Charging to the net. Could not get a clean shot away. Puck batted away to DeBrincat. He and Kane have a 2-on-1 break in overtime. DeBrincat over the line to Kane. Back over to DeBrincat and shoots. He scores! Hawks win in overtime! Alex DeBrincat put it in behind Claros. And the Blackhawks win in Derek King's debut. They beat their Central Division rivals, the Nashville Predators, 2-1. And the United Center is euphoric, something we haven't seen in quite a while.
That was a beauty. Kane and DeBrincat, just a little give and go between the two of them, and great hustle by Patrick Kane to get down the ice and set that play up. Excellent finish by DeBrincat, and great job for Derek King, a win in his first debut as the Hawks head coach tonight.
And for Patrick Kane, that's career point number 1,100. He sets up the cat. And for Alex DeBrincat, that's his 7th goal on the season. First game winner on the season, by the way. Set up by Patrick Kane, 37 seconds into OT. Yes, sir, and the Blackhawks win tonight 2-1.
And that assist by Kane, his 1,100th, is sponsored by ChevyDriveChicago.com. Check out Chevy Shop. Click and drive. Shop online 24/7 at ChevyDriveChicago.com.
That Blackhawks victory is sponsored by VictoryAutoWreckers.com. Victory Auto Wreckers. That old car is worth money. And go ahead.
And with that goal by DeBrincat, it's time to break out the Bandito. Celebrate every goal with Bandito Yankee Tequila.
Every goal and assist by Patrick Kane or Jonathan Toews this season is sponsored by ChevyDriveChicago.com. Check out Chevy Shop, Click and Drive. Shop online 24/7 at ChevyDriveChicago.com. Let's pick up the announcement for the 3 stars. Kevin Lankinen, the number 3 star tonight, stopping 20 of 21
shots. The number 2 star of the game from Nashville, number 74, UC Saros.
And I like that selection. UC Saros, the number 2 star. He was very good.
And the number 1 star of the game from the Blackhawks with the game-winning goal in overtime, number 12, Alex DeBrincat.
The Cat connecting at 37 seconds of OT, and the Blackhawks win this one 2-1. Kaylee, your good luck. Let's do this again.
Thank you, John. It was a good one. I love a good overtime, and DeBrincat, I mean, he scored the OT goal in the Hawks' lone win last season as well.
All right, final score, the Hawks 2 and the Predators 1. We've got plenty more for you, so stick around. It's a euphoric United Center. Trust me on that, folks. A great sense of relief was felt by everybody in this building here tonight. And you can hear it from the Blackhawk fans. They were charged up over this victory. May it be the first of many, many in the career of Derek King, the new head coach of the Blackhawks. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
The home of the Blackhawks, this is WGN.
The Bill Cunningham Show, Sunday night at 9.
It came on a night like any other, with power unlike anything else on Earth. Using beyond advanced active ingredients like bicyclopyrrole, Acuron GT post-emergence corn herbicide is here to annihilate tough weeds. Advanced technology, enhanced control. Talk to your Syngenta retailer about Acuron GT. Always read and follow label instructions. that's for you. Answer the call from patients who need plasma. Donations are down, so give plasma at a Grifols center and receive compensation. Visit grifolsplasma.com.
Power a house full of devices with the fastest Wi-Fi, only from Xfinity. Now through October 31st, ask how to get a special offer of $300 back when you get gig speed internet. Or get started with up to 50 megabits per second download speed for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
Meet Caitlin and Adrian, a just married couple that loves each other almost as much as I love windows. As a dedicated Pella window and door replacement advisor, I help guide them through our quality options and decide on the right choice for their style and budget.
Right now, you can elevate the look of your home with special offers from Pella Indianapolis. Visit PellaIndianapolis.com/radio to learn more.
John Weideman and Kaylee Chelios back here at the United Center. Joe Brand is getting into position for the post-game activities. Final score here tonight, the Blackhawks 2 and the Predators 1. And Kaylee, hot and cold, who do you got?
I think I got Alex DeBrincat for the Who's Hot, Who's Cold, sponsored by Plumbers 911 Chicago. Visit plumbers911.com for emergency plumbing service. And Alex DeBrincat stays hot with his team leading 7th goal, John, and it was a beauty.
Sure was. And we got Patrick Kane leading that rush. You know you're probably going to get a pretty good pass. So if I'm going down on a 2-on-1 with Patrick Kane, I've got my stick open and ready.
Absolutely. It reminds me of the Carolina game when Patrick Kane threw that alley-oop or that hybrid of the Hail Mary alley-oop to him, and he just took off up the ice. I mean, good things happen when Patrick Kane has the puck on his stick, and it was great to see Patrick be rewarded because I thought tonight it was tough. They were doing a pretty good job of containing him all night.
They sure were. Yeah, Patrick Kane leads a 2-on-1 with you. You got to have your stick back. As my buddy P.J. Haas would say, preheating the oven, getting ready with that one-timer. Well, the Blackhawks win tonight to improve their record now to 2-9-2, while with the loss, the overtime loss anyway, the Predators sustain their first extra session loss of the season. Their record 6-5-1. We got to move it along, but we have plenty more for you, so stick around. It's a victorious United Center here tonight. Happy to say that. The Blackhawks 2 and the Predators 1. We'll have more after this break on 720 WGN.
You have a vision for your business. Your priority might be to expand facilities or bring in the best talent. At Century Insurance, we listen, learn, and work to understand your business and your plans to help protect your new locations. As your business evolves and your vision comes true, Century. Right by you. Property and casualty coverages are underwritten and safety services are provided by a member of the Century Insurance Group, Stevens Point, Wisconsin. For a complete listing of companies, visit Century.com. Policies, coverages, benefits, and discounts are not available in all states. See policy for complete coverage details.
My fiancé surprised me with an engagement ring from Shane Company. A simple solitaire ring with a beautiful oval diamond. I love it. I had a vision of what I wanted to do with the wedding bands to create my own look and add even more sparkle. Shane Company has so many options, so it was easy to bring it to life. I got 2 bands. I selected a diamond contour band to go on one side of my engagement ring and a delicate vintage band to go on the other. It's a unique ring stack and it fits my style. It's totally me. My fiancé got his wedding band at Shane Company too. I had no idea what he'd gravitate to because he never wears jewelry. He tried on lots of rings. Turns out, he really liked a black tantalum band. It's masculine and unique, and it suits his personality. The wedding is really soon, and I can't wait to wear my gorgeous new rings every day.
Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company and ShaneCo.com.
Bob Surratt, your 4-hour energy drink, 5 until 9.
Now back to the game.
John Weideman along with Kaylee Chelios and Joe Brand for Chicago Blackhawks hockey. The final score tonight, the Blackhawks 2 and the Preds 1 in overtime. The Blackhawks got the only shot of the overtime, and it came off the stick of the Cat, Alex DeBrincat, 7th goal on the season. Patrick Kane assisting. That was Kaner's 1100th NHL point, all with the Blackhawks. He's already 3rd all-time in scoring, Blackhawks history. 3rd all-time in goals, Blackhawks history. He's forged ahead of Bobby Hull for 4th all-time in games played as a member of the Chicago Blackhawks, and touch wood, if Patrick Kane can stay healthy, we may be talking about him one day being the guy that has all of those records. I can see it.
He's in some good company, and the amazing thing about Patrick Kane, too, is he's still one of my favorite players to watch, but he's just got so much more to go in his career, his Hall of Fame career, and it's just exciting now for me to be able to watch him up close now every night as I continue to cover the Hawks with you, John.
Absolutely. Kaylee, who is your first-choice equipment player of the game?
I think it's got to be Alex DeBrincat. I think I picked him for maybe one too many tonight, but he's my first-choice equipment player of the game, sponsored by First Choice Equipment, Chicago's leader for Kubota skid steers, excavators, and track loaders. Visit firstchoiceequipment.com.
All right. Final score, 2-1 Hawks in overtime. Kaylee and I will wrap it up right after this break. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
I'm Adrienne Bankert, host of News Nation's brand new show, Morning in America. It's a morning show that's offering a fresh perspective on the day's stories. Wake up to something good.
Morning in America, weekdays starting at 6 a.m. on News Nation. News Nation is redefining cable news. In its first year, News Nation was named both neutral in bias and most reliable, and is now the fastest growing cable news network in the country. News Nation, news for all America.
That's for you. Answer the call from patients who need plasma. Donations are down, so give plasma at a Grifols center and receive compensation. Visit grifolsplasma.com.
For me, trading isn't just a hobby.
Right, it's your future.
Yeah, so I need a platform that takes trading as seriously as I do.
That makes sense. Well, with a community of traders that share strategies right on the platform, we can help you build the future you've been working towards. Thinkorswim Trading from TD Ameritrade.
That's the sound of one of my favorite customers ever. His name's Jeremy. His dad Frank called me when it was time to replace their drafty old windows and to take advantage of our limited time sale. As a dedicated Pella advisor, I make getting new windows and doors simple. And when it comes to installation, nobody does it like Pella. Our local team can typically install in just a day.
Right now, you can elevate the look of your home with special offers from Pella Indianapolis. Visit PellaIndianapolis.com/radio to learn more.
Join me, Anna Devlantis, weekdays 1 to 4 on 720 and smart devices everywhere.
Now, back to the game.
John Weideman along with Kaylee Chelios and Joe Brand for the final time here tonight. Hawks win 2-1 over the Nashville Predators in overtime, and Kaylee's phone has been blowing up. Of course, all the well-wishers and family members all sending her really nice texts. And
yeah, family and Joe downstairs are communicating about the post-game interview, so that'll be a good one, and hopefully the players will be in good spirits, John, because this was an exciting win and one that they certainly needed.
Yeah, those texts that come from Joe at this time usually are encouraging us to hurry because he's got a guest, so we will move it along. Kaylee, your final thoughts for tonight. And you did a great job, by the way, in your debut. I had a lot of fun with it.
Thank you, John. You're one of my favorite voices in sports, if I'm being honest, and it was pretty surreal being able to do the first broadcast with you. So it was a lot of fun for me, and I'm glad that it ended in a win for both of us and for the Blackhawks, for fans. And Derek King, I think he comes in here and change of pace, and the Blackhawks are in the thick of it, and they get a big overtime win and hopefully get some confidence moving forward. I liked their game all night.
Great job by you. We'll do it again on Tuesday night when Sid the Kid and the Pittsburgh Penguins are in town. And trust me, the Blackhawks owe them one from the visit to Pittsburgh earlier.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to it, John.
As am I. All right. My thanks to Kaylee Chelios for an outstanding job with the color. Big thanks to our engineer, Nick Hepner, who stood in for Z here tonight. Z's in Pittsburgh, by the way. Speaking of Pittsburgh, because the Bears have a Monday night encounter against the Steelers, so we'll see how that goes. Thanks as well to all of the people who were involved in our broadcast back at our flagship station, beginning with Brett Jackson, who was the quarterback here tonight, Krista Flores as well, along with Alan Poppy. Great work by all of you guys. Thanks to all of the great Blackhawk fans, best fans in hockey who came down here to the United Center. You're going home happy, but get home safely. Joe Brand will get you home in the Bitcoin of America Chicago Blackhawks post-game show. And without further ado, we're going to send it along to Joe. One more time, that final score was the Blackhawks 2 and the Predators 1. For everybody I mentioned, I'm John Weideman from the United Center on Chicago's West Side saying thanks for tuning in. This is Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN. Joe's got your post-game show. It should be a good one. Let's get it to him right now.
Khrushchev took it away, got it to Kane. He shoots, he scores! Patrick Kane! It's time for the Bitcoin of America.